God, it's nice to see you all. Oh, we're gonna start at 6, and then we instead said we're gonna start at 15:15, and now it's 27. Listen, isn't that the way we do it?
Isn't that on brand?
Welcome, everybody, to a new season of Mild Magic! And the new campaign that we will be starting. First of all, as eagle-eyed viewers will have noticed, there is a new member at our table.
Who dat?
Would you like to introduce me?
Oh,
you
God.
can if you want to.
Hi, I'm Izzy. I'm obsessed with the Fae. That's about enough for D&D, right?
That is
There's
enough.
more of them.
We've multiplied.
We're still on the same side for a reason.
We've multiplied.
My pronouns are they, them. That's pretty much anything everybody needs to know.
Excellent, okay.
We're the same dickheads from last time.
Yeah, you know these guys. For now, we're going to jump straight in to our new campaign.
Oh god. I'm not ready.
Get ready for episode 1 of Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden.
Bum, bum, bum.
So.
You got this, I believe in you.
Hell yeah.
I'm not sure I do.
Oh no.
That's like...
Guys, I know you've missed us.
Where else can you get stuff like this? I mean, come on now.
I mean,
It's a high quality stream.
This is high fantasy.
The fantasy
Actually,
means starting on time and the technology working.
Exactly. Yeah.
We got neither of those things done today.
That's why it's fantasy.
True that.
oh my god. Alright, fine, we're doing it this way. I guess we're doing
Do it
it
live!
We accept cookies.
We'll do it
Fuck
live.
it, we're doing it live.
We accept.
Yeah, we can accept cookies.
We accept
Oh,
cookies.
we're a
Who the
professional
fuck
group.
are all these people?
Hi, everybody!
Hello.
Hello, Chernobog.
So nice to have you all here.
Get it, Paladin, you've actually got mod work to do now.
Yeah.
You have to stop all these people saying mean things about me.
So, for now, let's jump into our campaign. Our story starts in the small fishing town of Targos, one of the many settlements known as 10 Towns in the frigid wasteland of Icewind Dale, far north above the great mountain range known as the Spine of the World, lies a desolate, snow-covered tundra. Odd little beacons of civilization scattered across the snowfields. And in one of these fields, lies a town called Targos, and in Targos a strange occurrence is taking place. For the past 2 years, Icewind Dale has not only been the home to many strange beasts and the humanoids that populate 10 towns, but also the home of Auril, the Frostmaiden, the goddess of ice, cold, and desolation. She has taken up residence in Icewind Dale and brought everlasting winter with her. Every night, darkness falls and the cold of Icewind Dale becomes even more intense. But when morning should arrive, when the dawn should be arriving, instead Auril takes to the sky, weaves a powerful spell across the night sky, and makes that night go on all throughout the day, creating a brilliant aurora in the sky and a permanent winter. And as such, Icewind Dale and the people of 10 Towns are struggling. The lakes that they depend on for living are slowly freezing over. The game of the tundra are growing thinner and thinner in numbers. And surviving is becoming more and more difficult. People reckon that another year or so of this, and there might not be an Icewind Dale left to live in. And as such, the people of Ten Towns have become desperate. Some of the larger towns have even begun offering up strange and gruesome sacrifices, as is the case here in Targos.
We go no.
Start off with a TPK.
Oster,
Foster.
you have just arrived in the town of Targos. You've been here for a little more than an hour, but have just come upon a practice that you have heard about, but maybe not seen until now. It seems that every member, every citizen of Targos is gathered here in the square. Huddled, freezing, and looking nervous. Nervous as hell. Whispers and looks of concern are being thrown around. You see a podium. A very tall podium. And stepping up on this podium, you see a man, about maybe in his late 40s, step up on this podium and begins to deliver a strange kind of sermon. Right, we offer up these sacrifices to the Frostmaiden in hopes that she will relieve us from the everlasting winter, bring summer back to Icewind Dale, and all the rest of it. Let's just get this over with. And on next to him there is an enormous jar. He gets his hand out, his gloved hand, pops it into the jar,
Oh no.
rifles around.
Maybe this moment Oster works out what's happening.
And pulls out a little slip of paper. Right, McGregor the shipwright. And a startled sound goes. A big gasp runs through the crowd. And several eyes are pointed at a certain place in the crowd. The eyes are all focused on one member of the town whose face has gone entirely pale, drooping, and terrified. Do you do anything with this?
Is there anyone near me who looks friendly to a very strange-looking fellow showing up in town? Does everyone look like they're totally here for what terrible thing is about to happen?
I mean, no one seems to be here for it.
They kind of have to be.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
Yeah.
Can't say I'm all about this.
Yeah, people are scared. People are terrified. And a lot of people at this announcement seem very sad.
Okay, I'm gonna sort of turn to the nearest person to me, like, who seems even faintly, like, open to the idea of, do I describe myself at this point? I look weird, like...
We'll leave it for now.
Yeah, I turn to the nearest person to me and I'm gonna say, how often does this... I mean, I think I know what's about to happen, but it doesn't seem like I want to be wrong.
Oh, no, you're not wrong.
Oh,
You're
okay.
not wrong.
And how often does this happen here?
So just for an image, at the moment, they can't really see your face and you can't really see them because you are kind of covered in a lot of like heavy...
Oh yeah, I got like a big hood and like a scarf up over my mouth and
Because
nose.
it
Like.
is
It's cold as shit.
painfully cold.
Yeah.
Every month. Night of the new moon. They pick a sacrifice to Auril, and you now see 4 other members of the town have come up. They don't seem to be guards. They are armed, but they don't seem to be in any official regalia. Grab this terrified man by the arms, begins to escort him to the front gates.
And sorry, friend, they do what with him?
Well, you look over towards the gate. You see them begin to strip him. They take off his cloak, his gloves, his scarf, everything he was wearing, until he's down to basically an undershirt and undertrousers.
This isn't like any religious ceremony I ever seen.
Well, we're getting pretty desperate.
No, I only been in Icewind Dale about 6 months, but it don't seem good.
Yeah, welcome.
Thanks. No, cheers. And there ain't nothing that can be done for that poor soul.
It'd be illegal to stop them.
Cool.
to
I
you.
definitely never done nothing illegal before.
Right, me neither.
No, me neither.
Roll deception.
You're not the DM. Can I, however, make some kind of check through what little knowledge I have about whether this kind of practice would actually work? Like, what I know about religions, like, is this a thing that, like, has proven effective in other situations kind of energy?
Yeah, sure, make a religion check.
First roll.
First roll of the game.
First roll of the game.
Dice.
Pink.
Pink. Pink has been shouted at me.
Pink for peachy.
Okay, that's
Peachy,
that's,
so let you
that's,
down.
that's,
Yeah,
that's,
fair.
that's fantastic. Oh, that's a 4 total. I'm not proficient in religion.
4 total. You got no idea.
Yeah, that sounds about right for this guy.
It
Also,
can
just
only
like,
go up from here.
it, honestly, don't know that much about Auril, so
Well, we don't know what kind of beef she's got with us.
I mean, she likes ice and darkness, and so maybe she kind of already got everything she wants.
Yeah, she is into that. Oh god. And you see a woman in the center of the square scream out in terror and fall down, essentially clutch her head. And the person you're talking with says, "Oh dear, yeah, that's the wife.
Oh.
That's Mrs. McGregor."
There's nothing we can do for her? Like, is she it sounds cold. Is she compensated for this? Like, her husband's gonna die, she's gonna lose whatever portion of the livelihood he brings in, and this is just,
Precious little as is.
they're destroying the town. Person by person.
Auril's destroying the town a lot more than that, I can tell
Oh,
you.
that's, okay, no, fair.
At this point, the 4 guards have begun to escort McGregor out into the tundra, and you can see across the snowfields, because out of the gates, you're on kind of the south end of the town now. North end is the harbour side. South end is just open towards the snowfields, and you just see nothing but plains and plains and plains, and about 500 feet away, see a little pole sticking up out of the ground.
Okay. Now, I ain't a clever fellow, but I'm assuming they're gonna tie him and leave him.
Yeah, that's it.
And it's illegal to do anything to help him.
Yeah, that would be
Okay.
correct.
Okay. Does anyone look like they're doing anything? Just just
Nope.
the wife is screaming.
The wife is screaming. She has some friends who seem to be taking care of
Okay,
her and
cool.
like patting her on the shoulders. And the group seems to generally disperse. People seem to be leaving. The person who went, the speaker who went up on the podium, stepping down, holding himself and like across the shoulders, and most people seem to be filing towards the local tavern.
Okay. I'm just gonna say one last question, friend. Is it illegal to talk to him?
Why would you want to do that?
Death is frightening to most people.
Oh, I sure as heck won't stop you.
All right. And Austin's gonna follow at a respectful distance.
Okay. Interesting.
You gave me an opportunity to be weird.
So whereas most people seem to be filing into the tavern, you start walking out into the cold.
Yeah.
All right. And we'll leave you alone for
Yeah, for sure.
just for now.
No. My guy's got a big car.
Can we get the rubber, please?
You want a rubber?
Any of the... We have rainbow rubbers just to share. Thank you.
I always have a rubber.
I've already done something wrong.
Rhianna,
Me. Blink, blink.
on this night, you happen to find yourself in Targos as well, but you have no interest in being around for this horrible execution. You are far away from the square, in one of the streets that make up this quite sizable town. So as you walk around and take in the air of Targos, everything around here seems to be dedicated to fishing. It is definitely a fishing town, if anything.
Yeah.
And at the moment, you're walking amongst these wooden houses in this fairly large town, about 1,000 people living here. Fairly big. Most houses decorated with marine-style adornments, like little seashells and nets that have been draped around the doors. But yeah, that's what you're doing as you are walking down this road. And you are entirely alone.
Am I?
When you hear
Okay,
Nothing.
definitely
Oh.
silence.
when you hear a sound right next to you, to the right of you,
Fuck, what?
you turn around and look into an alleyway. You see a man, a human. See the back of someone standing. Yeah, he's standing with his back towards you, and a sword plunged straight through his belly, sticking out.
Dope.
Oh no.
Anybody else?
Yeah, the sword is retracted. The body falls down, and you see standing behind him is another man. This one, notable, wielding this longsword of black steel, but this blue glow around it, as if sheathed in frost.
My inner Glenn wants it.
Well, you can't have it.
Fine.
The man is in his 30s, fairly handsome, hair tied in a ponytail, eyes incredibly blue, like almost like light blue.
Sorry, it's like the sun behind us.
Still at the sun
Yeah,
behind
I'll
you.
figure that.
And most notably, he is not wearing any kind of winter clothing. No scarf, no jacket, no cloak. Entirely out in the open. What do you do?
Has he seen me?
Maybe not. Do you want to try and hide?
I just want to.
He's not looking straight at you, I'll tell you that.
I'm just gonna keep walking. just gonna.
What's your passive stealth?
Oh, like, what is it? 10 plus?
10
Yeah.
plus your stuff.
Oh, 11.
11.
Oh.
Right, could you just stop right there?
I didn't see shit. What do you want?
What's your name?
Who's asking?
Right, well, I'm gonna ask that one more time. And he holds up the sword to your chin. He comes up
Okay.
to you and holds up the sword to his chin.
Look,
your chin.
look. I didn't see it, just... How the fuck are you not freezing to death?
Right, I'll allow you one more word, and that word better be your name.
Strath.
Roll a deception check.
It's true.
Oh! You didn't tell me that.
You read my message.
Sorry. You didn't see nothing here.
I saw fuck all. It's very cold out.
Very well. And he turns around and walks away.
Bye, I'm leaving.
Yeah, just straight away?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Wait, is he like going?
Yeah, he's going.
I want to look at the body.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait until he's like turned a few corners and then I'm gonna look at the body.
Okay. You've seen him disappear. He's gone around the corner and he's gone.
Cool.
Yeah.
Body on the fucking ground.
There is a body on the ground. You go up to the body, you turn it around. What you see is generally what most 10-towners look like, which is just someone covered entirely in robes and furs.
Yeah.
But if you like pull the hood aside, you see a human about 50, brown skin and very much dead.
Looking at the injury, does it look normal or is there anything weird about it? Because that was a weird ass sword.
Make a medicine check.
Oh, great.
Can't be worse than mine.
It can be. 9.
9. Nope. No idea.
Right. I didn't see shit. And I'm gonna leave.
Okay. And you keep a walking. Are you heading anywhere in particular this night?
Somewhere warm.
Somewhere warm. Okay. Fair enough. You start walking. I'm going to say you walk along the way down the street and you find the tavern of Targos.
Oh, thank fuck.
So you step into a humble little establishment, Three Flags Sailing, it's called. As you step inside this tavern, you are faced with a quite dreary sight. What you...
Is that one of us, I was going to say.
It seems most people in this tavern are not really interested in you know, like, enjoying a hearty and rowdy night out. Most people at this tavern are very sad, looking down at their drinks and contemplating what they just saw out in the town square.
Am I aware of this regular practice?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you are.
Fucking cheery. Oh wait. Oh, it's today. Is it? It's yes. Yes, it's today. Shit. Okay, I missed that. Yeah, fine, I'm missing that.
Cool.
I'm gonna get a drink.
Yeah, cool. You get a drink. The proprietor seems to be quite nice. The staff that seems to be on is only 2 people. There is a plump, grey-haired woman behind the counter who serves up drinks, and this kind of minstrel bard thing that's standing on
Bard
the
thing.
stage. Bard thing. Sorry. This tavern minstrel who's standing on a little stage and eking out a tune.
Cool. I'm just gonna. Is there a fire?
There's a fire.
I imagine it's probably pretty pressed for space near the fire.
Yeah, but you can.
I'm
make
just,
away.
I'm just gonna just like press into a corner that's not right by the door and just fuck everything.
Okay. As you down the drink, you look around. You look up at the stage and see the person standing there playing their music. Catherine, what does she see?
I was like, definitely
A
is
bard thing, apparently.
It's a minstrel bard tavern wench thing.
Peachy on the stage. How about that? No. Well, you see, someone who probably doesn't look like. I mean, minus all the the furs and the coats and everything. Once all that's stripped away, they probably don't look like they belong in this here neck of the woods as such. You see a mer person, a triton.
Yo!
With a long purpley kind of, they got a shaggy kind of coat on that looks like it might have once been important, but it's just kind of like, it's just a coat. And you see him, he's a bit straggly. He's got, it doesn't look very well kempt.
Yeah.
But he's probably one of the only people with sort of like something of a soft smile, and he's just gently playing a guitar and sort of humming along, because he's kind of he was singing some more shanties before, but he's kind of he knows to read the mood by now.
Read the mood, yeah.
And he's kind of like, I'm not getting paid that much money anyway, so. So you hear, the bard gently sort of wrapping up his song, and just sort of fiddling about with his guitar and humming to himself. Clearly just sort of in another world.
That's about the most cheerful thing in this room at the moment.
Oh, thank you.
Oh shit! I didn't realise you could hear me.
Ree, what does Cat see?
Well, now that they've got indoors and actually kind of pulled their hood down, this is a half-orc. Go about 6.5 feet tall, dressed very much in kind of just layers of leathers and furs and just trying to keep warm. Nothing particularly special. It's all clearly been through a fair lot of weather. So yeah, kind of green skin, tusks kind of poking out from the lower lip. Jet black hair that's kind of pulled up in a plait that goes all the way down, noticeably with a oddly vibrant pink and green streak through it. 2 streaks, one pink, one green. In a weirdly similar vein, one eye is bright green and the other is also bright pink. And yeah, she's just kind of sitting there sipping ink-stained fingers from recent work or old work, or a bit of both.
That's nice.
And 2 metal loops through one ear.
Nice. So, been outside? Suppose that's a stupid question. You just came in not like 2 seconds ago, but.
I'm just gonna like take one hand, shake it, and just like a bunch of frost just.
Yeah, it goes.
You have to smash your arm on the table.
Smash my arm on the table. Like, every time you walk into a room, you just gotta hurl yourself against the wall to
Yeah.
break all the ice up.
Snowing, is it then?
When is it not? If it's not, it's blowing up the stuff that's already settled.
Yeah. Oh, well, what brings you here for today?
Warmth.
Yeah, I feel that.
Good music.
Cheers, I was just kind of wrapping up a kind of, it's not the best crowd for the kind of stuff I had planned today,
Well,
so...
if it's a day I think it is, then it's not gonna... Yeah, it's not...
Yeah, I mean, it's never a great day, but today's kind of, it's hard to pick a vibe, you know? It's hard to pick a vibe. I've not got,
Death and
got a
desolation.
lot of songs I know, but so sometimes I find it difficult to pick the mood that doesn't have someone that like don't want to punch me in the face. So,
Generally best avoided.
try and not be too obnoxious about it, but got to practice somehow, haven't I? He's sort of going back to it like,
Yeah.
like that's shit. Okay.
As the 2 of you are sat chatting, you see entering this tavern now, someone you would know very well. You would know as the person who just made the. You weren't there, but who regularly makes the announcements for who is going to be sacrificed. The speaker of Targos, the local leader, Neth Maxildanar.
What a name.
Just Neth for a first name.
Just Neth. How would you spell Neth?
You spell Neth. Neth is spelled Naeerth.
I got it right.
Yeah.
We have a scribe.
We do.
You do have a scribe
Yeah.
and an illustrator if you're lucky.
If we pay you.
I wasn't going to bring it up.
No, ask for that.
You see him come in, go up to the bar, and whisper to the barkeep, "Hiya, Ma. Is the back room ready?" Yes. Back room is ready. Right, okay. And then you see him lock eyes with a woman across the bar, and she goes. She just seems like standard, like middle-aged, black hair. Yeah. 2 of them kind of nod at each other. He waves her over, and the 2 of them walk behind the bar into the back room. And close the door.
I can't say I don't exist yet, so I can't say a damn thing.
I'm gonna get up and sort of lean against the bar. Hey, there's some kind of secret meeting going on. What's all that about?
Well, I don't really know. Honestly, I don't like to ask nosy questions. It's the speaker after all, and I don't want to get on his bad side. Or else.
Weird though, isn't it?
Well, it's a bit weird.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let you in there and check if you want.
No, I wouldn't expect it.
Confidentiality.
No. It's just weird, isn't it?
Yeah, the extended amount of time that you're looking at the door is concerning to me.
Yeah, I'm just joshing. I'm joshing. It's just, I don't know. Don't usually see people hiring out rooms for the day. Is there important meeting stuff going on, do you reckon? Fun to guess.
Make a persuasion check. $18? Hey!
You know what you're dealing with.
The bard is persuasive.
And the barkeep, who you know by the way as this woman who likes people to call her Ma. She goes, well, you know what they say, get on Earth's bad side, and your name might end up in his hand every new moon. Likewise, slip him a bit of extra coin. Maybe you'll be out of the pot.
Is that so?
Well, I don't know. It's just my theory.
Oh, makes sense. René had a few coin. He's going to go back up onto the stage. Yeah.
Go back
He's fully sated.
Wonderful.
Sated.
PG.
You can't just have legs, can you?
No.
You can't just have normal legs.
I'm allowed clothes this time, though.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
That's fair.
that's actually a question. Do you have a tail? Are you in a wheelchair?
No. No, he's a Triton, so he's still got.
I don't know what they are.
All you see is
Fish dude.
yeah,
basically.
fish.
Yeah, but
No man dude, but legs.
okay.
But you just see like.
Scaly.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't
well,
see, I'm not
you
there.
see like
I see this shit.
like your typical
Y'all don't see anything.
long black pirate boot kind of shenanigans. And instead of like fins, it's kind of more like seaweedy looking.
Nice.
Okay.
And lots of purpley blues instead of just blue.
Are we gonna have
That's
to get
extra.
human in this party?
Fuck no.
God, they're boring.
Not allowed.
They are love humans.
My name's Sam, I'm a human fighter.
My favourite colour is the alignment chart. Anyway. Meanwhile, you are stepping out of the front
Oh
gates.
yeah, no I am. Are there any guards
It's
still
cold.
around? I got tied to a stick.
They have just finished tying McGregor to a stick.
Okay.
Do you interact with them at all, or do you just wait until they're
I'm just
gone?
gonna wait by the gate until they're gone. Do they seem like they give a fuck that I'm there, or?
Honestly, no.
Okay.
They just look at you and just keep walking. By now, the feeling has settled in that in 10 towns, it's very much everyone for themselves.
Yeah, then I'm gonna approach.
Okay. You start walking there. About halfway there, you realise you are being observed. You look over and see a shape staring at you. It's dark and they are wearing winter clothes. So you just see a silhouette. They seem to be quite short.
Okay, I ain't here to interfere. I just wanted to have a talk with him before maybe ease his passing.
Hey.
Oh.
Oh, don't mind me, I'm just being nosy.
Oh, good, me too. Oster?
Baroth.
Baroth. Lovely. Do you mind if he's
Knock yourself out.
hopefully not on purpose.
So just quickly, Barrett, so you've just arrived at the town of Targos.
Mm.
You saw Oster walk across the snowfield. What do? Do you continue towards the town, or do you do you observe them?
I'm
You enjoy
interested in what this presumably colourful character.
Lots of greens and browns.
That's colourful for
Yeah,
Icewind.
I will say that
It's not
like
white and grey.
the hood is sitting kind of weirdly, and if you're close enough to shake hands, you'll probably see they've got yellow eyes with like that kind of hourglass pupil that goats have.
Terrifying. Love it.
Lost one say till we get another one.
No, they're just a goat.
Oscar is just 3 goats in a train.
Peachy's the bottom one, like,
I made it into this campaign too!
Oscar's just fucking 12 feet tall.
They do have very weird legs. Like, you know those like little rubber booties that dogs wear in the snow? They've got those but for cloven hooves.
Right.
I think that's a no on the token human.
No. And I've seen I've seen McGregor,
Yeah,
Who's
you've seen
Tyler?
McGregor, yeah.
and I'm well aware of what this is.
Yeah, you know what this is.
Yeah, I'm interested. I'll just watch.
I
Just
never
curious.
had I've not had an audience for a while, but okay. Hi. I wish I could help. Hi. I'm gonna, just for a little bit, I'm gonna take my glove off and I'm just gonna put it on his forehead. I'm really fucking sorry about what's happening to you. But I was wondering if you wanted last rites or any requests, anything you want. I got water. I might have a little bit left in a flask if you want a drink, like.
That's right.
Last rites?
I follow pay law.
Alright.
I don't wish to go to Auril.
Okay.
I don't want to be sent to her.
I don't know a lot about Pale, but I do know that he's all about the sun. And that ain't far off. I will take out a little flask, like dash of whiskey. You might feel like you're warm for a little bit. You give him just like a little swig, not so that he chokes or anything.
No, take this down.
And then you will watch as Oster starts to speak in a language you maybe don't speak. It's kind of flowing and musical and
No.
yeah. Flowing and musical and doesn't really sound like anything from this plane.
Definitely not that.
And they're going to speak in that language for a little bit, and then they are going to say, "Sun and sky and rot and rain, and may you find your way. I am sorry, this is how you go.
Sun and rain.
Sun and sky and rot and rain. That's how we all go."
I haven't seen the sun and rain for 2 years. It's a nice thing to remember.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I am going to step back before he goes because I don't think Oster wants to. I think Oster wants to give him privacy.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think I'm going to step back and I'm going to turn to you and I'm going to say, "We talked when we were at the gate."
You see him close his eyes and seems content. Seems, yeah, he was given some peace there in his last moments.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna head towards the gate.
Yeah, Oster will fall in step with you. How short are you?
4'8".
Okay. 5'6", 5'7", like not super tall.
No.
But yeah, no.
How tall are you?
about 6 footish.
I'm waiting for you to make a character that's under 6'5".
Horizon was 5'9".
Okay,
5'11" if you count the horns.
Okay. Yeah. We go through the gate. I wasn't expecting to have an audience for that.
Anything outside of the norm is usually worth watching here.
Yeah, no, I think I'm probably outside of the norm.
Yeah, you're not from around here, are you?
6 months ain't long enough to say I'm from around here, is it?
Depends who you ask.
Probably not.
No, South Coast.
And that was a very kind thing that you did. We don't see much of that around here anymore.
It ain't in my nature to let him go lonely. A friend.
Yes, I guess some of us get a bit jaded after a while.
Suddenly, an ice-cold wind flows seemingly like intentionally through the open door to the town, right in between the two of you.
Does that seem magical at all?
As you look out of the door, over in the direction of McGregor, but obscuring him entirely, is a silhouette looking at the two of you, but seems to have locked eyes specifically on you. 12 or so feet tall. And seems to, oddly shaped. Kind of like so, and then bulbing up as if you're looking at a teardrop standing on its peak.
Okay, yeah. Fun.
You can only make that out.
Is it doing anything or is it just staring at me?
It's just staring at you.
I'd recommend we go inside the city limits.
Have I seen this before? I bet that's the reason why we don't see many kind actions anymore. Let's go inside.
I'm going to walk backwards. I'm not. If I can't make eye
I'm not
contact,
fucking looking
like,
Yeah, fair enough.
Oster thinks you should look death in the eye.
I respect that.
Who's down?
So,
Barroth doesn't think this is death, so he's just walking away.
you
Crunchy.
I love it. What did we do, Matt?
I don't fucking know.
You've got crunchy orange.
Click the eye on Gimp.
None of you saw that?
Oh, you don't want it.
I literally
Okay.
didn't.
No, I want the picture that's supposed to be here right now.
Oh, fuck me, dude. I've got no idea.
Excellent.
Technical brain.
Technical break. I'm going to walk.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
You
I
good,
am
people?
sorry. I hope you're all sufficiently in the mood and feeling enthralled by this.
Feeling cozy? Spooky, and I'm frightened.
Got no idea why that isn't working.
Got the
I love that.
Is it something like it's got layers and you can bring it forward? Like
No.
No.
It's at the top already, so.
It's at the top already.
That's
Well, it's
fine.
behind the camera still, but yeah, it's not.
Lucy, you
Cheers,
can...
Luce.
Right, fuck quiet.
I see nothing. That's enough.
All you'll see is technical difficulties.
Need some
Okay,
special
we
music.
will
We do.
figure out how to do this. For now,
Ooh.
you step into
Ooh.
10 towns and walk amongst the houses of Targos.
Probably couldn't see anything still.
No, the stream couldn't see anything. As well.
No, I turned the camera.
Oh, I see. I see.
Oh.
Yeah, cool. You start walking down the.
Like a city gate I can shut behind me.
There's not really a gate per
Okay.
se. It's
It's just an arch.
yeah.
Am
It's
I
just
still
not.
being watched?
If you're
I'm going backwards.
you're walking, yeah. You are watched all the way until, yeah. You keep being watched.
Cool. As soon I will take a turning as soon as one will lead me towards the tavern.
Okay. You take a turning
Yeah.
and you are around the corner.
So you ain't never seen that before.
Not in my life, no.
How long have you lived here?
All my life. So,
Oh, good.
yeah.
Yeah. I should have learned my lesson about fucking with guards. I should have learned my lesson about fucking with guards. Let's
Do you reckon that was her?
No, but I think that maybe that was like a servant or an emissary or I don't know, a messenger boy, but in a scary kind of way. Like one of those chaps that picks up your food and brings it to you on a bag.
Sled.
Yeah, back down south it was a bag.
Well, Maybe don't let too many people know what you just saw.
Nope.
Very superstitious around here. They're probably likely to kick you out if you're lucky.
Oh, good. That's good.
I mean, you saw what they did to the man on the pike.
Yep. I mean, good news is my name's not in the lottery.
Fair point. If you don't tell them your name, you can never get at it.
I don't think that's quite how it works, but I ain't planning on staying long anyway. This is just
Auril, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh! Okay, we're doing day 20.
Oh.
Yeah, 19 for me, so that succeeds.
Jesus.
You are tackled, but not thrown to the ground by a large dog. This very large dog, furry and big and muscular, a sled dog.
Yeah.
You definitely know this. Yeah, big ol' husky.
Is it trying to rip my throat out?
Nope.
Okay.
It's hopped up onto you, puts 2 paws on your chest, and goes.
Is this your dog?
No, I was going to ask you.
No, it's not my dog. I don't have a dog.
Do you want one?
I'm not particularly popular with dogs.
Hanging behind the dog is, strangely enough, looks like leather straps, as if a broken off harness is stretched behind this dog.
So it's somebody's dog.
Has the dog come from the direction of the open gate?
Oh yes.
Well, somebody else is dead, probably.
What do you mean somebody else is dead?
Well, they look like they were attached to... Okay, well...
The dog is kind of pointing in a certain direction down a certain street. Not out the gate, but down a street.
I think this dog is very subtly trying to get us to follow it.
Okay. I can have a drink later, that's fine. Why not?
It's interesting, and I've been bored out of my mind the last couple months, so... Sure, we'll follow the dog.
Okay, the dog starts darting down the street, and the 2 of you follow.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, in the tavern, are you guys up to anything else?
I'm sort of going back to sort of humming out a tune, just but it's more just like for practice and for anyone who might listen if it brings comfort. But
Yeah.
I'm sensing a lot of people are just kind of vibing, so I'm just gonna vibe and do my own thing as well. Then
You're on stage, or you like?
yeah, like
There's a little raised platform, yeah.
a little bit.
Okay. When you're just drinking and
Yeah,
enjoying
I'm listening to this because this is about the most cheerful thing in the room at the moment.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
I'm kind of singing some loose shanty about being free and just something a little bit more like peaceful rather than everyone's dead.
How many of your songs?
Everyone's
Everyone's
dead in a boat.
And they had peace and everyone. Yeah, it was very quite just about like peace and freedom and not very tied down to anything. It's just kind of whatever's come into his mind mixed with other songs.
For sure.
It's a bit of a meddling.
For sure.
You're determined, I'll give you that.
Mm-hmm. Sure am.
Well,
Anything to see if one day I'll make money off of this? Probably never. But it's fun, so.
That was too meta.
I don't think people have got much shit at the moment.
Nah. Yeah, I didn't pick the best place to hitch up stop, did I really?
From what little I've been able to tell, this is probably about as good as you can get.
Yeah, so it's treated me nice. Ma treats me nice.
Yeah.
So.
We stay inside at least.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I can't imagine
Sure,
that
yeah,
does
that.
very well outdoors.
No. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of the cold, but I'm used to the deep and the dark, so.
Fair. Is it cold down there?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cold. Not as bad as this though. This sucks.
No, this is like
Yeah.
a whole other fucking level.
Yeah, but I'm used to not very savoury conditions. Let's say that. So
Sure.
it's not too bad.
They're salty up here.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how this works. Yeah.
It's all right. I grew up under the water. It's weird.
What was your name?
Lucius. Lucius Neptath.
Tonaich.
Nice to meet you.
Yep. Well, shall I get you a drink?
Oh, well, if you're offering, yeah. Hell yeah.
Unless the money would go better somewhere else.
No, no. No, it really won't.
As
it were.
What do you want?
Whatever kind of ales you got going, Ma?
All right, well, let's see what we've got. Do you want some mead?
Yeah, go for it.
Right. You'll never guess which of the 10 towns this comes from. It's Goodmead. There's a town called Goodmead. They make the mead.
So you must follow the good stuff like that.
Love the good mead. They're running out. Oh, I need to get another barrel from them soon.
How much is it? Good luck.
I know, right. 4 copper apiece.
Yeah.
Cheers, guy.
No worries.
No worries.
So you're not from round here then?
Oh god, I've been in Taurus for a bit.
Oh yeah.
I can't exactly remember how long.
Not used to it yet. Or?
I've seen a few of this.
Oh
so
yeah.
a few months at least. But yeah, it's just depressing.
Yeah, it's not the cheeriest of places, but
Yeah, well, that's why I got you the drink. You're the fucking happiest thing that I've seen in months.
well, thank you. That's
You're
a
welcome.
big compliment. I don't usually get many people talking to me, so you know, there is that as well.
Yeah. Well. Oh. What about you? You seem a bit more familiar with the people around.
Yeah, I've been here for few years. Yeah. I was going to try and narrow it down, but I'm not going to lie to you. I don't even know what day of the week it is. So.
No. Right. It just blends.
How are we supposed to know?
You can't see the fucking sun.
There's no fucking sun.
There's no sun. There's no way to fucking tell. Thank you.
Yeah, you know.
Fucking me.
At that point, you see the door to the the back room open again. You see Neth and the woman step out, look around, they shake hands, and the two of them begin to leave. Lucius, you know, by the way, since you lived in Targus for quite a while, you know that Neth in particular, unlike most speakers of 10 towns, most speakers tend to have an official residence in their town. Neth doesn't. He stays at the Luskan Arms, which is the local inn. Oh, has been occupying the master's suite there for a long time.
Interesting.
Figured it out.
Just put it on GIMP.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The art in this game is so beautiful that I think we should treat you all to some of that beautiful art every once in a while.
And
Yes.
my brain had melted, so I couldn't think.
I just
Okay. Meanwhile, later in the evening, the two of you going down the street,
Doggo, yeah.
following the doggo down
It's
the
apparently as
down
big as me.
I mean,
it's,
it's 4 foot 8.
it's about wolf sized.
Okay.
Then
It's about big as me then.
Yeah.
Well, big as you at the shoulder, but like way longer.
Yeah. And it runs down the street, runs past the open door to the tavern. And just as the two of you walk past it, 2 people step out of the tavern, done for the day.
piss drunk.
Off one mead.
Yeah, the 2 of you step out, 2 of you step almost into them. It's as if, boom.
Whoa!
Fuck, sorry.
Shouting
Oh,
out.
sorry.
Sorry.
Shit, is the dog out of sight?
The dog? What
Dog,
dog?
you guys got a
The
dog.
dog
Oh, it's
turns
not,
around and
it's
goes
not a-
and
yeah,
hops
it's
onto you, Lucius, and to you, Tonaich, and just goes,
Hi!
Hey,
Have you ever heard like the story of Lassie?
What?
I'm
No?
not familiar with the aquatic, I'm not going to lie to you.
That's fair. That's how are you not freezing?
Oh, some might say I'm resistant to cold damage.
That's a very weird way of saying that.
I didn't know that.
Triton, baby!
Whoops, sorry, DM.
Fuck.
Not even intentional.
Not
You just want to be a hot mermaid bard.
Yeah.
This is the cover of the book,
This
guys.
is why I considered Goliath, man. It's because Goliath's fucking resistant to cold damage.
Okay, we'll see how this goes.
I also don't have dark vision this time around.
We'll see how this goes. Anyway, the
Do I recognise either of these two people?
not really.
No.
I don't think you would. No.
Right, no, sorry. We're following a dog.
Oh.
Now that I say that out loud, it sounds kind of stupid.
No, it's weirder things happen.
Weird
around
shit
here.
happens.
What else were we gonna do?
Let the dog run off and miss an opportunity to have a weird conversation with a
That
merman.
harness is
Ah.
broken.
Yes.
Yeah, no, we think maybe something bad has happened, which is
Shit's
why we're
got-
following the dog.
The dog grabs your coat, Tonaich, and begins to pull on it.
Okay. Alright. I'm coming.
Okay. Are you all following?
Yeah, Lucius is just kind of like, sure, okay.
Yeah,
What else?
Oster
Oh.
Gorse.
Lucius Neptath, nice to meet you.
Neptath, Oster Gorse.
Tana, what's the dog's name?
We have
We,
no
we,
idea.
we don't know.
I haven't
Doggo.
asked.
Doggo. Go on.
So, whoa!
Doggo keeps running. And
What's your... Oh, hi. Sorry. What's your name?
Baroth.
Cool.
and after about a minute, the dog runs up to a townhouse and begins to scratch at the door quite violently.
Okay.
And go,
Then lean over the dog and rap on the door.
oh my god! And you hear a sound from the side of someone running towards the door, boom, and throwing it open.
You found your dog?
Oh,
I mean, it's more like your dog found it. No.
boy, come here. Oh, where?
He was like that. It's
It was like that when we found
yeah, no, I'm gonna make a great leap of intellect and say that something happened to the sled.
Oh no.
Is there more than one dog?
Well,
Usually.
why don't you come inside? It's very cold outside.
Sure. Cheers, yeah.
Complaining?
Oh boy, what's happened to you? What's happened to... Okay. And he beckons you inside. It's, fairly handsome man in his kind of middle age. And he sits you down next to a little table.
Take the opportunity to take off my giant scarf and my big hood and kind of like not be
Not be a cloth blonde. What do you see?
you see satyr, androgynous, in their early 30s, you would think. They are kind of nutty brown, sort of like slightly fluffy face with like these long fluffy ears, a bit of like a blonde beard tuft and curly blonde hair that has been pulled back towards like a knot on the top of the head.
Cute.
And they have like quite nice green and brown clothes, very comfortable, lots and lots of layers because everybody's wearing lots of layers. And the layers are sort of gathered at the collar by a little like mechanical dragonfly that,
Cool.
as you watch, just kind of like flaps its wings ever so slightly.
Very cool.
And yeah, the only other thing kind of note about Oster would be that his horns, which kind of spiral out like this, start out sort of like bone at the scalp, and as they go further out, they kind of like transition into pink crystal. And as they take their gloves off, you see their fingernails are kind of the same. Yeah, that's Oster Gorse.
Okay. Do you all take off your cloak?
I'll take off the hood, yeah.
Yeah. What do we see?
It's a dude.
Oh, there's two kinds of D&D players.
You see a guy?
You can probably tell from the stature that he's a dwarf.
Cool.
He's got like long red hair that's tied up and braided, and a long red beard that is also. He's got also like a red glass monocle.
Beautiful.
But other than that,
A
he's
dude.
just a pale white dude.
Hey, same.
Per se.
So, the man sits you down around a table, offers you each a little cup of warm cider.
Oh, that is much appreciated.
Oh, cheers.
I've been in the cold for like 12 hours.
But I was just gonna go. I think I underestimated it when I said you're not from round here, are you?
I'm from the Sword Coast.
Haven't been there ever.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it.
You can ask. You can maybe roll.
Is a deception roll called for?
Like,
Like it's not entirely.
it's not entirely untrue, but it's also not entirely true.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a natural one. It's a lie. They definitely like lived on the Sword Coast, but they don't. They're not from the Sword Coast.
Yeah, I think I
Yeah.
would have been able to tell from the.
I don't know what you mean.
No.
I ain't got
From
it.
everything about you.
Is it the pink horns?
It's the pink crystal bits, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's hereditary.
Oh.
Fair enough. Same with my hair colour.
Exactly. It's just like having red hair.
Same with mine. Lucius is just gonna like his fins go to.
Ooh.
What the fuck?
No, that it's like hats on. You can kind of see is like it's more seaweedy type purpley. They're not like massive. They're just kind of. You get the impression that there's probably some on his arms because there's a little bump in his coat.
Man, the coats really hide a lot, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it's easy to fit in, but
Anyway,
Layers will do
it's
that.
great for the shows.
sorry, you probably had an important thing to
Oh, yeah,
talk
the dog.
to. Yeah, we just met. It wasn't.
So you don't know each other.
Fuck no.
I met him by the gate, and I met these two outside the pub.
You nearly ran into us.
And then we were
And
following
then
the
we were
distressed
following
dog.
your dog, who seemed to want people. I don't know.
Yeah.
This is Boy. And
Great name.
Fantastic.
My
It's simple.
Yeah.
You're not gonna forget it.
No.
My name's Keegan, by the way. Boy here. Boy's the favourite dog of my husband Garrett.
Oh.
Oh dear. He comes from a wealthy family in Neverwinter, and he never cared for city life. He was always a wildlife kind of guy. He liked exploring, and he left about a day ago for an expedition.
Where are they going?
To climb Bruno's Tooth.
Oh shit.
Do I know where Bruno's Tooth is?
You'd all know this because it's fairly close to Targos. It's about it's about a 6-hour travel from Targos. It's this mountain, not the highest mountain that's in Icewind Dale, but still tall enough to be quite perilous to climb.
Fuck. How many people did he go with?
There were 4 of them, including Garrett, and he must have. He was their guide. He was meant to be the person to take them up there. Oh God, Boy wouldn't have left his side unless something really bad had happened.
I mean, the straps are broken,
Yeah.
so I don't think. Yeah.
So, again, leaps of logic. Would it possibly be good if someone went looking for Garrett because he's on a mountain somewhere without his dog?
Would you?
Oh,
Would we?
Oh my gosh, would you?
Good luck with that.
That would be so kind of you. I know it's a lot to ask, but could you
Hang on.
wait,
could climb up there and see what happened to Garrett, find him, even
I seem to put my hoof in my mouth.
even if he's what? Oh, right. Oh, I'm.
Oh, no,
I feel awkward
by
now.
all means, finish
I
your
feel
thought.
awkward now.
No, finish your thought. Finish your thought.
Look, it's a lot to ask. I don't have any money. I can't pay you, but I have a friend over at the Luskan Arms. Could get you some free rooms for a while.
Would that include food?
I don't know. I'd have to talk to them about
Oh,
it.
okay, no, that's a start for me. Free room and board and food would be very much appreciated.
I haven't paid for rooms yet, so actually that's.
Yeah, no, same.
Yeah. Would be
Look, it's.
I feel like I'm getting outvoted here. Alright.
I mean, we met 10 minutes ago outside a tavern. You don't have any obligation to.
Hang on, I'm thinking.
Do you have a visible weapon, or are you kind of just like a dude in a big cloak?
How thick are these cloaks?
I mean, pretty thick, but I imagine you'd keep your weapons outside the cloaks.
Yeah, true. You can see he's got a hammer. Maybe used for forging, but it is also pretty sizable. Yes, it's a hammer. What?
This is in character.
Yeah, I gathered. It took me a bit to catch up, but I got there.
That's a face.
Yeah, it's made worse by the big yellow
Yeah,
eyes and like the
face.
hourglass.
The devil eyes.
They're not. They're not devil eyes. They're
I wouldn't know.
I'm Fae.
Listen, if there's a free room in it for me, I'll do whatever.
Fantastic. That is 3 votes.
How soon do we need to leave? Can I pick some shit up?
Oh, I don't know. It's my husband. He could be dead right now.
I mean, it's not
I
like
don't know what's happening.
It's not like we can wait for dawn.
Yeah, funny.
Just to clear something up, there is a dawn in a way. When day was supposed to happen, that's when this Aurora Borealis appears in the sky.
What sort of time of day is it now?
It's evening. This execution always happens at
Right,
nightfall.
okay.
Does it get noticeably colder at night, or is it just cold all the time forever?
It's cold all the time forever.
Yeah.
It's night, cold all the time. But when the aurora's up, it is a little bit lighter. And I will say you have probably had a full day already.
Mm.
Yeah, I walked from somewhere else today, so actually maybe we go in the morning. Maybe my friend from outside of town will be gone by then.
You're what?
No, it doesn't matter. It's fine.
Well, now I'm just suspicious, but you know what?
Well, it gives us time to pick up provisions and make sure that, you know, the journeys goes all smoothly.
How far is it to this mountain? You said a couple of hours?
6 hours.
6 hours, so we could be there in most of a day, and then if everything goes well, back the next day?
Hopefully.
Cool.
Depends on how long it'll take you to climb the mountain.
That's how far up he got. When did he leave?
I mean, there's a route that goes around the far side. What? Well, there was. I don't know if it's still there.
That's useful information. I don't know shit about anything around here.
Fast. No. This is the main trail that people climb up on.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure we would have taken that. There's a far side trail.
There was a far side trail. It might not be there anymore. Fucking avalanches and shit.
I suppose. All right. Cool. Cool. Okay. Yes. Obviously, I'm not going to make you do anything. I can't go up there. I'm not a traveller. I don't leave Targos, and I know that if I went up there, I would die. Garrett is a sturdy man. He's a hearty man. I hope he's still alive. If I know him well, he will be.
What are we looking for? I mean, I'm not imagining there's going to be many people out there, but you said there was a team of 4 of them, so we know we got the right guy.
I don't
mean,
know
hopefully-
exactly who they were. He said they were going to meet at. What was it? He said we're going to meet at Triglio in the morning. Triglio's the general store.
Okay.
And meet them there. He just set up a party of 3 he was meeting.
What does he look like?
Human, black skin, no hair, by choice, which is mad to me.
In this weather, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't imagine there'll be many more people up there at this time.
That was
No,
what
I think human and 3 other people is going to pretty much cover it.
Yeah, fair enough.
And if we don't stick out, then
Any other dogs?
Oh yeah, they left with several. They left with 6 dogs, which
6 dogs. Okay.
Oh.
6 dogs. That's 5 dogs.
Do you reckon boy would be any good at tracking?
so I say a boy's actually already standing at the door, scraping.
Oh, so
I just assumed that the dog was going to take us there, to be honest.
I'm on board.
you're on board.
Is
Yeah.
that because of the dog?
That was a quick turnaround.
No.
Insight check.
Pretty obvious that that.
Is it because of the dog? 100%. Yeah. No. Okay. I too would go on a mission for a dog.
I'd go on a mission for a bed.
Okay, so
Where the fuck am I going to stay tonight? Damn it.
we're gonna stay in the inn with your.
Well, that's if we get
I
back.
can't promise that tonight.
Oh,
I'm
right.
sorry.
Where have I been staying?
The Luskan Arms, I assume.
Okay, fine.
It's pretty much the only place that sells rooms.
Is it expensive?
I don't know why I said that not in
This is
More in your voice. So that it completely.
I don't know who this character is.
A pixie,
My backup character.
a pixie comes out of the window and goes,
Is it expensive? is it expensive, the Luskan Arms, or?
It's a modest dwelling.
Okay.
I don't know. I haven't checked up on the prices in a while.
Where do you stay?
Am I
I
at
think-
Mars tonight?
No, Master. No, you are at the Luskan Arms.
I'm
That's
at the
kind of
Luskan Arms,
where you
yeah.
hold up because that's the only place really. Like
Okay.
most
Yeah.
10 towns only has one tavern and one inn.
Maybe this was a
Yeah.
stupid question. Maybe we just go to the Luskan Arms. We pay for tonight.
I've already got my room up there, so.
That's
Yeah.
nice for you.
Well, you know, I don't know how much room I can make in mine, but I could see if they'll let me
I'm
hoard more
very,
people.
very used to sleeping in a tree. So the
Oh,
floor I
good
could
luck.
do.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I'm not planning on sleeping in a tree now.
I was going to say I don't have
Just
any
gonna say
trees,
there
but I've got a
aren't any
floor.
around.
I could sleep on the floor.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
get my own room.
Probably best.
Got a perfectly good floor going as well. More floor to go for.
I'm good.
Let me know if you change your mind.
I have a bedroll. I can sleep on the floor. I will, of course, pay a share of.
No, don't worry about it, mate. Don't worry.
You sure?
Yeah.
Do not know how I feel about this group that I've joined.
Well, hey, you said nobody was nice around here.
Oh, thank
Well,
you
I've met
kindly.
two of you, and that makes it incredibly suspicious that I've met two nice
Oh.
people.
I
in
don't
this-
know about suspicious. He was gonna die by himself if I didn't.
I know, but that would be normal to see that a nice person do one nice thing in a month around here.
Oh,
And
I
then you see
it's
two
the
nice people.
frequency.
In the same day. It's weird.
And I'm not suspicious at all, mate.
Me either.
I'm kidding with you. I promise. I promise. I
Is
Oh,
my
that
arm
was a
wet?
joke. I'm not
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
suspicious.
No,
Is there just like goop on my arm now?
No slimy.
Does Lucia say?
How moist is Lucius?
He's not moist. I am moist, weirdly, but
It's too cold for. Like, if you were damp, it would just like freeze on you.
Yeah,
Maybe
good
you
then,
didn't. Bro, are you okay?
It was just that I'm moist for some reason, and then you looked at your arm like, what's happening to me?
Triton is coming through.
slime it up.
I don't know
Remember that
about you
D100?
guys, but it might be an idea to get some food for the journey as well.
Oh, I've got.
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
I got a couple of days of rations.
Yeah.
I do
got
not.
outside.
I'm quite proficient. Actually, on my journey here, DM, did I see any opportunities for foraging or hunting small game? Not to say that I did it, but to say like, would I think I could do it on the way to the mountain?
Yes, but
Yes.
Icewind Dale foraging and hunting does that can easily take up a couple of hours.
Fair enough. Okay, I can help us out in a pinch, but getting rations is a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For travelling out of the town.
Yes. Yeah. But if you see any rabbits, point them out at me.
I'll do that.
Or a hare. I'm okay with a hare.
If I see small furry animal that can serve as food, I'll point it out.
But
to
not boy.
No.
you. Boy's big.
Who's
said
a good puppy? Who's a good puppy?
Okay,
That's it.
We've imposed on your time long enough.
While we've been talking.
I'm sorry about your partner. I hope very much that he comes back with us in a few days. And do you have any more helpful pieces of information before we leave you alone with your thoughts? And I'm making this worse.
A little bit, yes.
Should we just go?
Be careful on that mountain.
Sure, no, that's
Fantastic.
I'm not smart, but I am smart enough to work that one out. Be careful on the mountain. Okay, it seems strange to say it was lovely to meet you under these particular circumstances, but
I'm very glad you came around.
Baroth is leaving.
Otherwise, I don't know where we'd go.
everyone goes and like Oster is just still standing there looking a bit weird and awkward.
So, this is, yeah,
She's just kind of behind helping by going like,
yeah,
Yeah,
putting my gloves
let's
back
go.
on, putting my scarf back on. It was lovely, bye.
bye later.
If the shops are still open, I'm going to go get provisions.
Shops are not open.
Oh, okay,
They open in the morning.
Tomorrow morning.
Can we make them open that?
I
I mean, we can rob
Dungeons
them.
and Dragons, you can do whatever you want.
not making some poor customer service person suffer.
Not even in fantasy.
No, we're not even in fantasy.
Hi, are you closed? Sorry. Anyway, if no one has anything else they want to get done tonight, I'm going to fast forward till tomorrow morning. You go to the Luskan Arms, and you pay for some stay over the night. So here's the thing, like lifestyle expenses, which you can pay when you are in a settlement, which does cover both food and board. And
Can we split the fee because we're sharing a room?
no. It's like an abstract amount that covers like the food you ate today, the rooms you spent. So it's like it's just an all-encompassing.
Yep,
So at the end of the day, if you're in a settlement, based on the settlement, so Targos is not the fanciest, but it's also not the. It's not also not a little shithole.
It's not Dugan's hole.
1 gold piece for the lifestyle.
Right.
It's a survivalist campaign, guys.
Right.
Can we get the gay rubber, the rainbow rubber from someone? Oh, thank you.
The grubber.
The grubber.
I forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah, pay.
You don't see anything. You don't see anything.
Rip open that freaking Pepsi.
Oh shit. Yeah, rip open that non-branded drink. Oh shit. We need to be more careful with that shit.
It's out of sight, mostly.
It's out of sight now. Yeah. Just make sure you do it when.
I did it under the table.
Anyway, the next morning, you awaken to the familiar purple and green, brilliant aurora that stretches over the night sky. For yeah, even though it's morning, it's still night. You.
Seasonal depression's gonna get real bad.
It's just depression.
Spicy depression.
Sort of extinction depression.
Yeah.
I love that we're doing this on the first day of December, but
Like,
like,
Yeah,
Happy Christmas, everybody.
Start of winter is a perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect time.
But yes, in the morning you find yourself in the town square of Targos, where the execution took place, or the sacrifice. You see Triglio, the general store, and also the Targos notice board stands there, decked out with several notices.
Cool.
Neat.
Can we read?
Do you want to read the notice board?
Okay.
Let's have a look.
This is
I'm so glad you said that.
Oh my god! Is there a prop?
Oh. Get ready for a
I
fucking
was
digging
digging
around in all rooms for this the other day.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh no.
This is your
Oh,
notice
no.
board.
That's you!
Yes.
Yours is the biggest thing on the board.
Yeah, bitch.
Oh god.
Wow, that's cheerful.
There's many things. The gem mine is Tourmaline. Tourmaline is hereby closed until
Everything
further
is
notice.
for Bremen.
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 Go to Bremen, go to Bremen.
Grumpy moose. Ooh,
The Grumpy Moose.
I like the grumpy moose.
It's the best tavern in town, along with the River's Mouth and Even Keel and Stones.
And the black bearded brother.
Big
Yeah.
fat rats, absolute chonkers.
This is
What?
making for great content, lads.
Yeah.
They can't see anything.
Trout fishes and triglios.
So the Tourmaline mine is closed. Bremen has a lot of taverns.
Which are all arguing with each other. And is this this is you?
Yeah, that's me.
Is it just an advert for
Yeah, I thought I'd give a bit of advertising a try.
you're offering to buy other people drinks?
If there's a song I'm not familiar with.
And your goal generally as a musician is to make money.
That's why I've yet to hear someone who's given me a song I don't know. But as soon as that doesn't work in my favour, I'm a little bit fucked.
Can you sing in Sylvan?
No.
You owe me a drink.
Fair play. Should have seen that one coming.
So we've got the general store,
Which is where we're gonna get our shit.
a warning, Bremen, a job for trout fishing
Trout
in Bremen.
fishing.
I'm not good at fishing.
Never tried it. Where's Bremen?
Seems like good money, to be fair.
It's north.
Bremen.
It's just north of. It's on the crease. That's
Yeah,
what I
kind
can't
of
see.
north.
Yeah.
It's kind of northwestish.
It's just around. It's just.
Somebody really wants us to go to Bremen.
If you read the lowest one of those, the other one's gonna make sense.
That's named because my four brothers can grow a beard as well as they can. What? Oh, ignore everything you've heard. It's all lies.
It's a bunch of brothers arguing about who's voting the best talent.
Oh right.
It makes sense.
That's too many.
Well, I'm gonna go in and trig those because this is an awful lot of text for this early
Yes.
morning.
Yes.
I was gonna show.
Yeah, definitely.
chat.
Show the chat.
There
This
we
is
go.
my notice board.
Ta-da.
Keep it there for a sec. Okay, you go. Nothing happens.
ladies.
Thank you. That's just
Okay.
gonna be standing back here.
That's that done.
We will
Forever.
never look at that again.
Oh no!
Do you guys want to look at the nut? No.
No.
Actually, no, it would be helpful, but no.
I
Refuse.
imagine there's a plot book there, but no.
Go to Bremen. Is the plot hook
No,
apparently?
if you go to Bremen or if you go to Tourmaline and they ask about the stuff, they just say no, it's already sorted. You can go.
Somebody came in before that notice board's been up for ages.
No,
Yeah.
gem mine. Something about a gem mine, but we have a task and we need to buy rations for that task.
Why did they cause the gem mine?
What?
They cause
Sorry, I was distracted by the gem mine.
Bad things probably happen.
What an Icewind Dale? No.
I'm confused. I thought that was exactly what I was implying.
Bad shit happens here.
Yeah, no, that's what I
I
was
was being
implying.
sarcastic.
Oh,
Should we go get rations?
Yeah, probably.
people don't really lie where I'm from. That's gonna be interesting.
Fucking try.
We go buy rations.
You go buy some rations. In Triglio, you see the proprietor, a scarecrow-like, tall and lanky human, who's missing a hand, and yeah, he happily sells you some rations.
How
How much rationing can we
for
get?
like multiple days worth of rations?
It is 5 silver for 1 day.
Wow.
We start with a certain amount because it's in the explorer's pack or
If
whatever.
it's in your pack,
Yes.
yeah, that you
I'm
start
gonna
with, then you
check
have some
how much is in
rations.
my pack. I do.
I have the same pack as you. So.
I will tell you when I find out. We have 10 torches. That's exactly. We have 10 days of rations.
Dope. I'm not buying anything.
Yeah, no. Oster will also not spend any of his money.
We both just go, oh! What is this?
Oster's like, I actually, I did pretty good on my last turn.
Nothing
I
for
mean,
you for the company.
You got anything weird?
Anything weird?
Yeah, why not?
No,
Oh,
sorry.
okay. Never mind.
Things that people here in Ten Town need. Oh, but you haven't got any snowshoes, I see.
No, I got booties.
I see. Well, if you, those looks like you might not do too well on the snow.
They're like
though.
they're like wellies, but for like
Yeah.
like wellies, but for satyrs.
Well, if you, well, if some things that you might find useful, we've got snowshoes. If you want to move a little faster over snow, if you want to get across the land a little bit easier, and we also have crampons if you want to move across ice, for example, and want to avoid slipping on it.
Oh, sounds useful.
How expensive are they?
I'll part with it for 2 gold apiece.
For crampons and snowshoes.
Crampons or snowshoes.
Oh.
Per person, obviously.
No, wow, that's worse.
We could always pool it and then just throw them back to each other and just move like bit by bit. No.
That sounds slow.
Yeah, no shit.
Here's the thing, and Oster will lift up their like weird long like goat leg. Are they designed for my kind of feet? And if so, could there be a modified version with the costless because it's smaller? No,
Let's say it's balanced out by the fact that I'll be custom making it for you.
Yeah, no, as I said it.
But that's a challenge. I'd be happy to do that if you give me a day or two. I can.
No, we gotta go today.
Never mind. That was stupid. I heard it as I was saying it. It's okay.
Well, we've been here for hundreds of years, and we'll still be here in a while. So come back if you need anything.
Wait, like you personally been here for hundreds of years?
No, the shop's
Wow,
been here for
okay,
hundreds of
wow.
years.
No, I'm asking.
Wow.
No, wait. I don't know how long humans live for.
Not that long. Shop's been
Oh.
here for hundreds of years. He hasn't
I'm
specifically.
very sorry.
Surprisingly short lives.
I'm
Not just humans.
Well, was there anything else?
I would like to buy some of those ice thingies, please.
That'd be 2 gold pieces.
Thank you.
The crampons.
Okay. You gain some crampons.
Lucius is going to do the same.
Okay. You cannot fall prone if you are standing on ice whilst wearing these.
Holy shit!
Cool. That's
I'm
great.
going to be sliding across the floor like a penguin.
You're going to be
But prone.
sliding across the battle map.
The penguin is going to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you two have food?
Yes. 5 days worth.
We haven't got that long. It's only 6 hours away.
Between all of us, we got like
Yeah.
30 days. I think that's fine.
Between you three, you've got some days, and between me, I've got 10 days.
I'll see
Yes,
how it is.
Matthew.
That's the spirit.
Between you guys, go fuck yourself. I don't know you guys that well.
We'll bring you round. It's fine.
Wait for
I'm
me to
very
die first.
sorry. I'm new to humans.
Huh. Well, I'm old to humans, apparently.
Barros walking out of the
See you
building
later.
again.
And Barrett, you.
That could
Barros
have better.
Sorry, we'll get you.
Doesn't deal well with awkward situations, just leaves.
Outside, you see Keegan again with Boy.
I was going to ask you.
Yeah.
Sorry, Boy's been acting up all night. I think he wants to come with you.
Well,
we
not
were
gonna say
expecting
no.
the dog to.
that was the plan, otherwise
Yeah.
I don't know how we're going to find...
Hey, boy.
What was your partner's name again?
Garrett.
Yes.
Sorry,
No,
Garrett.
no, it's
No.
not.
Name,
That is his name.
memory for names. Yeah.
It's fine.
Yes. Thank you again for doing this.
Of course.
Good.
We're
It's
ready. We've
what any decent person would do, right? No?
Yes.
Yeah.
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 No, that's reassuring. Yeah.
You just won't find many of them around here.
I was gonna say exactly the same thing.
Hmm.
No. Well, we're
Localised within our group are, probably the best you can
50%. Yeah.
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 Well, that's a shot.
You guys say yeah a lot.
Okay.
We're nervous.
We're ready, we've got the food,
I'm
we've
backing up
got,
our friend.
we've got food, we've got tampons, crampons, whatever they're called.
What's a tampon?
I don't know.
I think they were called crampons.
Crampons,
We don't need to.
which is more appropriately named. But
Yeah.
anyway, moving on.
Hey.
We'll cut that in post.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'll 6 years.
Okay, then.
Makes sense that they're not called tampons.
Anyway.
The 4 of you, along with Boy by your side, step out of the gates of Targos, and for the first time as a party, stand before the wide-swept wilderness of Icewind Dale. And we're going to go on a quick break.
Yay.
Thank you so much for joining us in for us, quite impressive numbers, I have to say.
Wow, guys.
Also, we have a functioning social media running suddenly.
Thanks,
which is
Daisy.
exciting,
Yeah.
yeah.
What else am I for?
To balance
but
me
yeah,
out,
thank you so
apparently.
much for joining us and for sticking around. We will be back in 15 minutes.
Okay. Yes.
Bye, guys.
Oh yeah.
No, not quite yet, because they can still
Oh,
hear us. Welcome back, everybody!
Cat, why would you do that?
Yeah, Catherine, that's really disgusting. You're not allowed to be.
Jesus,
got
Cat.
any more.
Y'all have hacked me. Y'all have hacked me so bad.
Welcome back off of our break. We haven't lost any viewers over the break. That's good to know.
We gained one briefly, but they've gone again.
Oh,
We had 7 during the break.
well, they just went on to see an
Rip
empty
headphone
stream.
users. It was a burp. Calm down.
Max did message me like, "Is the stream down?" I was like, "We're on break, so
Yeah.
hopefully he'll come back."
Which we announced, Max.
Max only watches during the break.
But he might have been the 7th viewer.
Yeah.
The confused 7th viewer.
Hello. We had 9 at one point. Oh, sweet.
All
We're
good.
reaching high numbers.
Yeah.
Almost
Look at us
double.
go.
You almost double dig it. Dig it.
Double dig. Dog dig dome.
Double
Dog
dig.
dog dig
Guys.
dome.
Don't dig it.
Guys. Cease the noises.
So,
No. It's cold.
yeah, well, now I don't need to run the campaign anymore.
I summarised the whole thing, guys. It's cold.
Spoilers.
What follows is a long trek across the tundra. 6 hours, you trudge across the snow-covered fields. And for a long, long time, you see absolutely nothing but Targos behind you, this little mountain chain with Bruno's tooth picking up right at the center ahead of you, and all around a blanket of snow. This is what most of Icewind Dale looks like. There's not a lot here.
Dope.
Can I attempt to teach my bard friend a song in Sylvan?
Yes, please.
Hey.
You will have noticed by now, because we shared a room, Oster does have a harp. They're not going to get it out in the cold because they can't play it with gloves on.
Lucius, the whole time, whenever it's been taken out, Lucius is just like. Like, and they were like, that's cool. I like that.
It's in like a case on their back most of the time. But they start like teaching you like sounding out the words. And it's basically a song about the Archfey and how one of them cheated on one of the others, and like an eternal storm happened for a bit. It's very relevant to the place we're in, but instead of like ice and snow, it's like lightning and purple like clouds, and it's very like dramatic and fey.
That's perfect.
And so the last bit goes like, and now you owe me a drink.
Oh. I was just about to sound that out as well. I do owe you a bloody drink. Well, I've got one to my repertoire now, so yeah. When we get back, consider yourself a drink. Up.
Ode.
Sure, a
Ode.
drink up, a drink ode, something like that.
Yeah.
Ode.
Thomas got a bit of parchment out and a pencil because ink would probably freeze in this weather, and they're just scribbling.
Oh, you're a cartographer?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Not much out here, but figured I'd mark the distance at least.
that's pretty good.
What?
No, I got a pretty good memory for maps and stuff. Sorry, that didn't have. Nope. Okay. You know, you look kind of familiar. But like, it's the hair more than anything else.
It's always the hair.
Well, you've got a pink and a green streak in your hair.
Yeah.
Lonelywood?
Yeah, a while ago.
Okay, just there ain't nothing in the story. I just thought I saw you there once.
Oh wait, hang on. Did you just show up? Like no warning, you just showed up?
You meant to warn people when you move into a new
I
town?
mean, not always, but just...
I had to leave the Sword Coast kind of fast.
Mm-hmm.
And
Sword Coast.
yeah, Sword Coast. And Lonelywood was I heard stories. It was a place where like nobody asked too many questions, and nobody did ask too many questions.
Yeah, that's true. I'll give you that one.
Why was that?
No, I just vaguely... I think it's the horns.
It's always the horns.
Yeah. I think I saw you around, maybe.
Yeah,
For like a day?
Well, and then you left.
Well, I was already on my way out.
That makes sense.
ships in the night or carts on the road. I don't remember what the idiom is.
Ships in the night.
Ships in the night. Yeah.
Also, humans live for about 80 years.
Oh, okay, I don't live that much longer than that.
Right. Time. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, what do you mean time?
Because shit gets weird.
Yeah, no, I just... How do you know what day it is?
I don't fucking know.
Like, it's... I mean, if it weren't killing us, it's very pretty. I ain't seen nothing...
You know what? I'll give you that. I mean,
Yeah,
it used to happen anyway. It didn't fucking happen all the time.
I ain't seen a light show like this since, well, home. So it's nice. In a weird, scary kind of way.
Yeah. I guess it kind of loses its appeal when you get it every night, or every day in placement of the sun. When usually you get it sometimes at night when it's meant to be.
Yeah, stuff ain't special if it happens all the time. But I've only been here 6 months, so...
Fair enough. Welcome to fucking freezing wasteland.
People normally say welcome to Icewind Dale, but that's
I
about it.
figured you kind of already knew the name. So I was going with descriptors, if you can't see for yourself.
Are we there yet?
No.
So around that point,
Hockey day.
boy runs quickly from your side.
Ah, fuck.
Runs ahead towards a sight that is now becoming quite clear to you. You see, you've arrived at the foot of the mountain and find a base camp there. You see you see 2 tents that are pitched in the snow that have been battered by the wind and are not in a state to be slept in anymore whatsoever. And between the tents you see an overturned sled, and still harnessed to this sled are 5 howling dogs that are screaming out into the night.
I take it back, I think we are there.
We should probably let them out.
Yeah.
Where are they gonna go?
Well, home.
Or
Boy
somewhere
managed-
that isn't stuck.
Boy managed it.
Yeah, okay. I don't know anything about caring for
Do
dogs.
I perchance have like a little knife or something that I can try and cut the harnesses with?
Oh, that's up to you. You've got it.
I
in
have a
your...
little knife.
Basically, it's something you have in your inventory.
I imagine even if it's just like to sharpen pencils or like cut firewood down a little
I've got
bit
tools.
or something. Yeah.
So
Okay, yeah, sure.
I
Okay.
have a dagger.
It's gonna take a bit, but
Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, you can grab a little blade, and you come up to the wolves, and they seem very happy to see you. They look hungry. They look exhausted, unharmed though.
okay, that's good.
Okay, but there's nobody here.
There's
So-
nobody here.
Unharmed dogs, but no people is weird, right?
and they're still attached to a sled.
And are they stuck because the sled is overturned and they can't pull it, or
Yeah.
okay?
But yeah, I'm gonna get your knife in, hook them loose, and as soon as they come loose, they do a little leap around boy and say hi. They do a little leap around each of you, and then they set off towards Targos. They get to run away.
Can I have a look in the snow around, see if there's like footprints or like paw prints, anything that indicates that something happened here? Because I feel like people wouldn't leave their dogs behind.
You can make an investigation check.
What's the state of the sled aside from being overturned?
Is there still stuff in it?
Gonna be dead.
The sled looks pretty alright.
Oh yeah, we could use it.
Yeah, it doesn't look too damaged.
I'm gonna guide myself.
Go for it.
Oster takes out this little like globe terrarium from inside their coat and just like spins it, and it just kind of spins in the air and it emits the faintest like weird pink light. It was investigation, DM.
Yep.
Ooh, that's a flat roll. 15.
15. Okay.
Very
Um,
good.
Find the secrets.
So yeah, no, it seems like the wind has obliterated any kind of tracks,
Oh.
any signs of a scuffle. However, with that roll, you can tell what's probably the likely route up the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really a path, but seems to be a fairly safe way. You can walk it instead of climb it, at least for a while.
Okay.
Seems to
Okay.
be a likely place to go.
Cool. And is the cart damaged with that roll?
No, the cart isn't damaged with any roll,
But it was overturned.
but it's overturned.
How big is
As
it?
you-
Oh, sorry, go on.
No, it's big enough to hold. It seems like it's for equipment. Really,
Yeah.
they weren't riding in it, but it's enough for 2 large crates. One of those crates is open and empty, and you see little crumbs of food inside, and it's within reach of the dogs. So you reckon the dogs got into it, and
Survived.
Yeah.
So hey, at least the dogs weren't starving.
No.
Is the other
Yeah.
Chuck
crate
the
still
crate
there,
out.
or-
the other crate is there. And as you go through, do you open it?
Yeah, unless you want to.
Go for it.
You pull it open, and find 5 rations in there.
Oh.
Sweet.
Oh.
Well, it might be a good idea, just in case we're bringing bodies back, to maybe bring
Yeah.
the sled with us.
Yeah. Well, we can't take it up there, but if we leave it here,
Yeah, I suppose that's a good point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna push it back right side up.
Okay, yeah.
So
good.
I'll
Can
help
we
if we need.
divvy out those food packs? You think?
Yeah, sure,
Yeah.
I suppose.
Yeah.
How
They're not
many?
going to do it. There's 5. I'm good. I don't need any.
I'll take one if you guys want to take 2.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm going for that.
That suits me just fine.
There'll be a little squirrel.
And just have a quick look. Is there any sign whether the sled was overturned by accident, or if it was deliberately overturned in a we should keep the dogs here while we go further up where the sled can't reach?
It's impossible to say.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you had a look at that as well.
The path
also.
going
too
further
much
up
snow.
does it look sleddable?
Yeah. It is intact, and there's no damage to it.
No, but like the path
The
that
route.
they've gone.
Oh, the
route.
path. Oh, no.
Okay.
It's very much that you have to it's still a climb.
Okay.
It looks like the kind of climb that Mount Everest tourists could go with a guide.
Yeah.
But yes, it's still a climb.
So it's a possibility they turned the cart over deliberately to keep the dogs here, and then for whatever reason didn't make it back.
That makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
how long they've been gone? Like a day?
A day, but I don't know how long they.
Yeah, but it might be a longer climb than that.
So well. What did she say? Did she say they were expected back already, or was it more like, oh shit, something's
A
clearly
boy
gone wrong?
appeared with no one there. and
Yeah.
She assumed that because boy.
He.
Ar-
He.
He.
Keegan, yeah.
Keegan.
Oh, Kean. Sorry, yeah.
Keegan, Garrett's husband. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, did I
You-
say? I didn't.
I
know.
did. That was
You both said
that was
she.
my.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, he assumed that because boy turned up without anyone behind them, that something's gone wrong.
Right. So it's not necessarily that they should have been back by now,
No.
but they're not.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Well, there ain't no time like the present. And I was
Yeah.
just gonna try and make my way towards and up the path.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna scribble on
Are
one.
we kind of in the lee of the mountain a bit now, or is it a bit scrubby, or is it still just bare ice and stone?
I don't know what you're asking.
Are there any plants?
Oh, I see.
Bushes, trees,
There's about as many.
even buried under the snow.
There's as many plants here as there were on the way there, which
Okay.
you see the odd little craggly bush stick out, but not much. Like Targos especially is on this just ice plain,
Cool.
snow plain, and these mountains just kind of stick out of this. You know that not all of Icewind Dale is like that, but yeah, that's what it's
I'm
like
gonna
here.
keep an eye out, see if I see any kind of fruit or berries or winter roots that you could dig up, that kind of vibe.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Not stopping to take the time to do it, but I'm keeping an eye.
Okay.
I know we're in eternal winter, but what season should it be around this time?
You know, make an intelligence check. Low DC, but let's do it.
10.
10. Yeah, that's the DC.
Okay.
It
No
is.
DC.
Yeah, it should be early spring right now.
Okay.
Mm.
You keep
So-
an eye out, but you'd be lucky if.
I got a good eye.
Fair enough.
The 4 of you begin your ascent up the mountain. You walk along the path. You continue on it for quite some time. most of the time the path is fairly easy to travel as you go higher and higher, and the plain and snow becomes like further and further right below you. A couple of times where you have to put your hand onto the rocky wall to keep your footing, but eventually you come, you make your way across. Can I just get a marching order?
Yeah.
Oh, I said Oster went
Thank you.
first.
Oster goes first.
I'll go second.
Thomas probably dawdling a little bit for the sake of the map.
I'll go
Okay.
somewhere in between. Yeah,
Third.
yeah, about there.
So we got Oster, we got Baroth, we got Lucius, and we got Tonaich.
And so he gets closer to Barroth and then sort of gets a vibe and is just like, I'm just gonna slow it down a little bit.
Okay. For about an hour,
He's just fucking going. Okay.
you come upon 4 goats that are standing on a little rocky outcropping.
Oh.
Standing on this rock, and just looking at you, chewing something.
Found something small and furry.
Oh, how big are they?
They're mountain goats. They're pretty sizable.
Alright.
Mountable.
There isn't one.
No.
I mean, for Barroth.
As you climb up, a lot of them, 2 of them lock eyes with you, Oster.
No, that's just rude.
What was that?
What is it?
I don't speak goat.
Well, you responded to it, so I thought you'd.
No, it's the fucking assumption of it that's rude.
He looks like he understands you, though, is the thing.
I don't know.
Picking
I
up
don't
the
think
vibe.
I think goats are just rude.
There's some resemblance.
I feel like in another life we've had a similar conversation to this.
Are we eating these goats or are we carrying them?
I mean, it's gonna take you a long time to skin and joint and take apart a goat, and if we don't have a fire for curing the meat, it ain't much point. I'd rather not kill something unnecessary.
We can take it back and sell it on the way down.
Well, if we find him on the way down, you can kill him then.
It's true.
Well, get the fuck on.
They hop away.
No, seriously not. Do I fucking?
Yes.
Do you really want me to answer that?
Without even turning around, Barro's just like, yes, and carries on.
You get used to it. I get a lot of fish jokes.
Yeah.
It's not great. But it's worse because I can actually, like, you
Speak to fish.
like chat with fish. That sounds weird when I put it like that, doesn't it?
How chatty are
I can't really
fish?
chat with fish. I can vibe with fish.
That sounds weirder.
Yeah. Yeah, I should probably stop telling people I can do that.
I can vibe with
What about
fish.
you?
It's amazing.
What are you vibing with? What's your vibe?
I'm short. That's where most of the jokes come from.
Sure.
At the moment, I'm vibing with this mountain because it's on its own.
Oh, well, I guess
Unnecessarily sassy.
having more than 2 cheerful ones in the group would be too much to ask. I'm certainly not going to do it.
Well,
We're trying to find a possibly dead person. I'm
Yeah.
not keeping
Oh,
them.
well.
multiple possibly dead
Multiple
people.
Oh yeah, there's supposed to be 4. I bet
Yeah.
the other 3 were probably.
Maybe they all got turned into goats.
See, now these are options we really should be keeping in mind.
I just assumed
whether they
that the
got
3 of
turned
them.
into goats.
I'm just
There's
assuming that
4
the
of them,
other
there's
3
4
stabbed in the
people
back.
missing.
You hear a creak from far away, which echoes down the slope.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
What does that mean?
You have been walking over essentially just this wide and white expanse. Just this snow field. And suddenly you hear this creak from up the top of the snowfield. And then the snowfield begins to tumble down
I run.
towards you.
Run. Run.
Yeah, it's an avalanche. We're gonna roll initiative.
I'm gonna roll initiative against an avalanche.
You bet, yeah.
Oh fuck me. Yeah. Okay.
An
Yeah.
avalanche is incredibly fast.
Yes.
can get up to like 60 miles per hour.
Yes.
So running.
And they can also suffocate you, so this is going to go really well for everyone involved.
It's 500 feet above you all.
Oh, okay, we've
Oh,
got
okay,
time.
we got 6 whole seconds probably.
And you have
How
about...
did the avalanche roll?
As you look ahead of you, say there's about 10 feet, or about 5 feet between you guys when you were walking. So
Yeah.
sounds about right.
Yeah.
You taking up the rear,
Yeah.
about 100 feet to go until
Right.
you're clear of this avalanche.
Excellent.
And
I've probably got about 80 feet to go at the front.
yes, at the front you've got about 80 feet to go. Okay, yeah, let's roll initiative.
I'm
Yeah,
definitely
we
the slowest
did that.
person here.
So 20 to 25, 20.
Lol.
Cute.
Still more magic, buddy.
I know, I know. 20 to 15
16.
15.
and 16.
15.
15.
Izzy was 16.
I was 16.
15 to 10. Ruh-roh.
Welcome to this position again.
I missed it.
10 to 5.
7.
5.
Okay.
Miss having a look.
That would be lovely.
That was fun.
Okay, Oster, you're at the front of the line and you're also up first.
Oh, good. Yeah, I'm gonna run and then take a running jump. Because I can leap mirthfully. But it's not very mirthful right now. Yeah, I'm gonna use my full movement and then action dash, and like if I can at the end of the dash, just like fucking leap.
Thing leaping doesn't that still have to be part of your movement?
Oh, okay, then I'm just gonna do it as part of my movement.
Okay, gotcha. So how far can you?
Up to an additional 8 feet. I have to roll a d8.
Oh, okay.
Dope.
All right, yeah. So it'll
So
be
I-
60-something feet.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's
Right
as
in
hot
the
as it
middle.
could be.
Right in the middle.
63 feet.
63 feet. Okay, which means you have
17 feet left to go.
Yeah, they had 80.
yes, 80 feet. Yes. 17 feet left. You can see the edge. You can see this little place where it essentially turns into this like rocky outcropping that hugs the mountain, where you'll be shielded by this rock face. You reckon, yeah, you're safe from the avalanche in another 17 feet.
Cool. Yeah, you see Oster just kind of like set up a surprisingly fast run, and then at the end of it, just like, you know how like long jumpers go feet first?
Yeah.
Like just kind of like suddenly like leap into the air and go feet first, skidding through the snow.
I like the idea of just Boros just walking behind you, and then you just say,
Yeah, that's exactly what they're like.
No.
like a fucking hare.
Yeah, Baroth, it's you. You've got
Baroth.
about 90 feet to go.
Cool, Baroth's gonna run 50 then.
No, yeah, we would.
Okay, you run 50 feet.
Yep. Follow with that's
Oh yeah, that's your dashing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I've only got 25 feet of movement.
Gotcha. So Barrett, yeah, you begin to trudge through the snow. You feel like as your feet sink into the snow a little bit as you run across it, and the avalanche is thundering you forward. So yeah, initiative count 10.
Go outside for 5 minutes.
The avalanche is going to move 300 feet towards you all.
Oh, love that.
The sound is deafening. The
Good luck.
roaring is loud as hell.
Another avalanche because I yelled.
Tonna, you are right at the back. You have 100 feet to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna run 60 of it.
You run 60 of it.
Yeah, I'm fucking sprinting, man.
Anything else?
Nope.
Cool.
Just fuck's sake!
Okay. Lucius.
To be fair, I think the sound of the
Oh yeah,
avalanche is probably
I know.
deafening.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be dashing. Yeah, getting the fuck out of there. My regular is 30, so that's 60, right?
Yeah, that's 16. So, okay, you, nope, no.
Fucking die from an avalanche.
You got 40 feet left to go. You got 35 feet left to go. Oster, your turn.
Boing.
Boing, you leap up, land on the rock face
Like a goat.
like a goat, which you're not.
No,
not a goat,
I'm not.
but like a goat.
Like a goat, adjacent.
Isn't it? Goat
Goat
adjacent.
adjacent.
And you land. You're safe.
Cool. Do I have an action?
You do.
Dashing doesn't require any additional rolls, so I'm not going to cast a spell.
Okay.
Actually, like, wait.
You haven't used your action because you only had 17 feet left. So you
Yeah,
can
no,
move
I
it.
know. I'm just thinking like, fuck it. I cast bless on a lot of them.
Oh, okay.
Like this, like little nimbus of like green and pink light comes out from the terrarium they wear around the neck, and like beelines to each of you. So if you have to make a saving throw,
You can add a D4.
you can add a D4, guys.
Helpful that.
We'll see what happens then. Baroth.
I'm gonna run. Well, I still have to dash because I've got 40 feet left.
You have 30 feet left.
You still have
Still
to
gotta
dash.
But yes, you have to.
Yeah.
Oh, you still have to dash. Oh, yeah.
I'd still have to dash even. Yeah.
Cool. You dash, use your action to dash, you run across, and boom, you join Oster.
Yeah, and I can't.
And we're gonna get buried.
I can't really do anything else. I want to make note of where they will end up when the avalanche hits them. I want to have a vague idea of just like, all right, that way, like how far away they are.
So we have
Before
to
they-
dig us out of
No,
the snow.
solid idea.
Initiative count 10.
Yep,
Yeah.
come at us, bro.
The two of you look up, and the face of snow hits you, and you are pulled along with it.
Yep.
Do they get a saving throw?
Yes, they do.
To roll the dice in the
You cannot stop yourself from being pulled along this thing. It's a fucking avalanche.
It's an avalanche.
You are going to be dragged
Maybe
along
take a
it.
little bit less
Can they
damage.
keep their head above snow?
We will find out. I need a strength saving throw from the two of you.
Plus a D4.
That's a D4.
Plus a D4.
16.
Success.
21.
Success.
Damn!
We have a strong party.
Okay, because I
Not
rolled
me.
max damage on that.
You're
So
on
that's-
max damage.
I rolled max damage. So that's not 10 points of bludgeoning damage. That is 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
10 would have made me unconscious.
That's a lot of level 1.
Come
Don't
on,
you
level
just,
one.
don't you just love level 1?
Level 1, bitches.
You tumble down the mountainside. You feel yourself bump against a few rocks along the way, but luckily you manage to hold your ground a little bit, stay on your feet for just long enough for it to not be that nasty.
Sure.
However, you nevertheless land on the ground and see this mountain of snow descend upon you. You are prone and you are submerged.
Fucking A.
Cool.
Do we see where they go under?
Yeah, you say you're keeping an eye out. Yeah.
With a halfway decent passive perception.
Can we try and dig ourselves out?
You certainly can.
I'd like
It's
to
your
try
turn
I'd like
next.
to, yeah.
Yeah, we're out of initiative now, but you can both
Oh,
make.
yeah.
You can both make an athletics check, each of you.
You still have a D4.
No, you don't.
No,
Because
it's.
this is a skill check.
Yeah, that's right. Guidance and bless, it's all.
Athletics, was it?
Yes.
Dirty 20.
Success.
21.
Wait.
Success.
Is that a 19?
God damn, we got a
16. Okay.
Yeah.
strong party here.
Oh, that's nice how decent strength.
So this avalanche has gone down 500 feet,
Oh shit.
and you guys managed to pop your head up, Tona. And then you see Lucius pop his head out.
Come
You
by
alright?
often. Usually further up.
Yeah.
Dude.
I'm gonna haul myself out and like.
Can we see them yanking themselves out of the snow?
Yeah.
We don't need to. I didn't bring snowshoes and wait,
Fuck me.
they're fine, right?
They seem like they're getting themselves
They
out.
look fine.
Oh, my hair's gonna be all kinds of fucked up now.
Your hair.
I've got hair.
Seaweed hair.
No!
I didn't know. I wasn't listening.
Lovely really luscious Jack Sparrow locks.
Oh.
Do you have iron hair, Baroth?
No, but I'm not a fish person.
Okay. Yeah.
Don't you call me fish person?
I thought you had fins and some seaweed stuff.
No, the seaweed stuff is instead of fins.
So have we been dragged 500 feet down?
Yeah.
Like straight down?
Straight down the
so
mountainside.
So we're in a ravine.
No. So it's a slope. So
Okay.
you've been set back.
We still only moved about 100 feet from where we were before.
Right,
No,
okay.
we moved about 100 feet, so you're about 600 feet away. Like, is that the vibe?
Which way did it go?
Well, down. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
it came
So
towards
back,
us.
back the way
Yeah,
it
yeah.
came.
So you guys were walking along here,
Yeah.
and the avalanche
Oh,
came when you boom, you go down here.
Right.
Oh, so we're up there.
Baroth and,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
also
okay.
here,
Cool, I'm stupid. Never mind.
No, same, I'm also stupid.
So yeah,
So
you're.
it's probably me. It was nondescript.
So how far away are they from us?
600 feet.
500 feet.
Kinda.
Fine.
500
Fi-
500 feet down.
500-ish feet, yeah.
Oh, after the. Okay, right.
They don't need that help, they look fine. Maybe.
Right.
Probably shouldn't
Back
yell
up.
down to see if
Yeah,
they're
let's
okay.
Yeah.
not.
I guess,
let's not
Can back
yell.
up.
I guess we just hope that doesn't happen again.
Yeah.
In the outcrop.
goat's dead.
Sorry?
The goat's dead.
The
I think
We
the,
just see little legs peeking out.
I think the goats are probably smarter than us and knew to get out of the way.
They're like doing that thing that mountain goats where they're like just like on
Yeah.
the wall and they're just like fucking amateurs.
Yeah. There's like a
Boy
tiny
is
bit.
fine, I should say, by the way.
Oh.
Boy is fine.
I keep forgetting the boys with us.
Oh, good.
We didn't kill the dog.
We don't kill the dog here.
Yeah, in the rocky outcrop bit where we are, I'm just gonna like plant a torch in the snow and light it, so they've got a vague idea of where we
Oh,
are.
that's nice.
Also, we can have a little bit of fun.
Oh, that's friendly.
Ah,
Any motivational songs while we trek up that bitch?
Plenty. How
They'll die
about
in a boat.
at some point I'm gonna have to make that into
Yeah, you
You are gonna have
Yeah.
to make an actual song where they all die in a boat.
Yeah. Yeah, how about one a world where avalanches don't happen?
Yes, that'd be fantastic.
Cool, yeah. I think I can think of
Don't
something.
suppose you've got any magical abilities to sing things into reality, do you?
Working on that.
That's fine. We'll work on it. We'll get there at some point.
Kinda. I mean, I've been working on a little bit of stuff. I just don't know whether
What?
That was a bit meta, wasn't it?
I don't know whether I want to. How are you feeling?
Fine. A bit. I mean, I got hit a bit, but I've taken a lot worse than that.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've snow in my ear.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm alright. Well,
Still
we'll see
can't
how
surprise
this
you don't
goes, and I'll.
freeze.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty fucking cool. It
Yeah,
seems.
fair enough.
Yeah. Biology. Yeah. Lucius is just going to start improving a song about a world where avalanches don't exist and nobody ever gets buried under snow and you're always on top of the snow somehow and it's just amazing.
You just end up. It's the big rock candy mountain of,
Yeah.
of
Of
Icewind Dale.
avalanche.
Yeah, of avalanche.
Yeah.
Oster and Baroth are sitting in silence.
Enjoying the fire.
He's just walking up like, it's the avalanche-free mountain. Oh shit! Here comes another one.
Yeah, sing it really loudly and cause another one.
Oh, fuck it.
Don't make me waste my torch.
This mountain seems all out of avalanches by now.
Excellent.
Love
And
that
after a
feeling.
while, after like, half an hour of climbing,
Yeah.
you
Fucking
rejoin them.
Christ.
I mean, it's far down. It's 500
Yeah.
feet. And it's also quite,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the four of you are reunited
With Boyo with us.
with Boy. Yes.
Boyo.
Where's with us?
Boyo.
He's
That's the
called
Welsh
Boyo
dog.
now.
Yeah.
Boyo.
This is why mountains are bullshit.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, not a big fan of that. All of that.
Yeah.
But,
How about next time we're a bit quieter?
I don't think
I
that was
don't
us.
think that was us.
I mean,
That shit kind of happens a lot.
It could have been
Anyway.
natural. It could have. I mean, there's a very small chance it could have been sabotage, but
No, where I'm from, it would have been a pissed off. No, I mean, on the Sword Coast, there's not enough snow.
yeah, sure. Hmm. But
it helps to be quiet and prevent migraines. You know?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Take a rock to the head.
Usually.
What?
Most days something ends up happening to me, let's just say.
Does anybody need a pick me up or? I got some herbal tea.
Oh, I'd love a tea actually. If that's.
Are we
that's
taking?
going.
We can have a sit down in this the lee here, or
good.
you want to keep walking?
I appreciate the
You
offer.
got buried in snow.
I'm aware. It was cold.
Yeah.
I wonder what that
Actually, it
feels
was
like.
cold.
I'm gonna just, can I just like scoop up a wad of snow and just
Yep, you certainly can.
Oh,
Feels a bit like that, mate.
times that by like 100? You get inside.
Luckily, I'm wearing a hood, so most of it's going over them. It's just a bit of a thump.
See a very pissed off face underneath the hood.
I don't see how that was necessary, but
I think it's a fairly good simulation.
right. So if we're not having to sit down and a cup of tea, I guess we better keep going.
Yeah, well, might as well.
Yeah.
Does the path kind of carry on?
Yeah, it carries around.
okay.
It's become quite narrow. It's kind of hugging the mountain at this point. It's a little bit more perilous.
I'm assuming we're still following Boy as well.
Yeah,
Boy's leading us on.
Boy is leading you, but there's really only one way to go.
Yeah.
Unless you want to literally like start scaling the rock
I'm
face.
good.
Yeah.
Good.
All right.
Sorry guys, full damage caps out at 20d6.
Yeah, we figured this out. Yeah. So it's okay.
It's terminal velocity.
Apparently.
Yeah.
You can handle it basically. Is what I'm saying.
I
You can
got
take this.
10 hit points.
Don't fall then.
So you can't not die on that.
Yeah, no, I can't die. I can't not die from terminal velocity.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, no, I know. I mean, like, even if I rolled once on every single one of them,
it
you
would
still
kill
die.
me.
Yeah.
That's
That'd
how.
be full on death.
That's how terminal velocity works.
How level 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in higher levels, no, you wouldn't
That's
die.
barely a scratch.
Yeah,
Because you would only just die full out. Because it'd be 20 points of damage.
That's more.
That's
That's
assuming,
how
that's assuming you roll
physics
1
works,
on all of
Yeah, that's
the
what I mean. That's what I mean.
sets of
No, that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Anyway, I
Anyway.
don't plan on falling off anything. Keep going.
Let's keep going. The
Okay.
5 of you.
I'm going to keep the torch with
You
me.
keep the torch with you. Yeah, good idea. You keep walking across the cliffside, which is now, hugging the side of the mountain. Every time you turn a little corner on this mountain, you see the snow and the wind.
Hood down,
against
scarf
the sides.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Eyes.
For sure. And
Just using my monocle.
you keep on walking. Once you've reached a particular point in this little outcropping, you see a place where the path kind of bends into a little, for lack of a better word, an alcove in the mountain, where the path continues to hug the cliffside. In the middle of this alcove, so like where the cliffside stops, a bit of a space, and then you see this pillar. That's this flat pillar that stands in the middle of this alcove. It's difficult to explain, but most importantly, you also see lying not on the pillar, but in the alcove, face down in the snow, wearing blood-stained clothes.
Oh boy.
You see a human, and instantly, Boy rushes forward and runs up to him.
When we say clothes, are we talking like the masses of layers?
Yeah, blood.
Yeah.
Like the blood's gone all the way through, kind of.
Oh yeah, and all around in the snow. The snow is stained
okay,
red.
cool.
Oh, lovely.
I was just not optimistic at this point, but I will run forward and just like lay a hand to find out if they're cold.
Well.
Like
Dead.
Like dead
Yeah,
cold, like
Yeah.
freezing.
He's not.
He's
There's
still
still a
warm.
bit of warmth there.
Spare the dying.
Spare the dying. Okay.
It just means he's
Just
stable.
stabilizes. Yeah. Cool. You see him.
Doesn't make him conscious.
No, I know.
It can.
You see
If you want.
Okay.
in his unconscious state, he begins to take a few deep breaths, and you see his face, black skin and bald.
Cool. I'm assuming wearing a hat.
Yeah. Assuming you investigate
Yeah.
things.
I'm just. Is he lying on his front or his back?
He's lying on his front, so face down.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll him so his cheek isn't touching ice and snow anymore.
Yep.
You peel it off.
Oh, gross. And
Ice is bad.
I would just like to check him over, try and work out where all the blood came from.
Okay.
I would like to help.
Oh.
Okay. How are you helping?
With previous medical experience, trying to identify how,
Between us,
Yeah,
medical experience.
yeah, like how the cuts were. I'm assuming it was cuts.
Well,
Finding out if it was
Why
cuts.
don't you
Yeah,
Yeah,
finding out if
yeah.
it's cuts and how they were formed.
Oster's gonna take out their little terrarium again and just spin it for a little bit of extra light and guide myself.
Okay. Make an intelligence medicine check.
Cool. Okay.
Glad you're doing it then.
That nerfs my medicine check quite a lot, but never mind.
Do apologise.
It's quite all right. That would be that would dirty 20, sir.
And that's a
20.
Yeah, I rolled a 10 and a 14, 4 on that die, and then
Wow.
proficiency modifier.
Nice.
So yeah, it's quite clearly this guy's been struck by. Yeah, there's cuts. There is there is clearly something that's sliced him open.
Okay.
But it's not with that roll.
Okay.
This was clearly a creature. Claws. Something big.
Oh.
And boy has begun to lick the wounds and is crying.
Oh, but buddy, I wouldn't. Okay.
So we're getting back down the mountain and back down to tower.
Yeah, no, give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds.
Well, I'll have 2
is
seconds.
is he conscious?
Not at the moment.
Cool. Then I get max on this. He's gonna regain 12 hit points.
Damn.
Oh, shiznips.
I think that might get him back up to full.
Yeah.
Wowzers,
He
Travis.
still had some hit points left, but he weren't a lot.
Wait. If he's at 0, he gets full hit points.
Oh, he was not on 0. He was
Okay. Then I get to roll.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, no. Oster is gonna just kind of like look at the wound and look at the little terrarium that is still kind of floating in the air. Just say, "This is about the time when you'd normally help out. Are you there?"
I
And-
was about to answer you as Mab just now. Split second.
Different character.
Wrong campaign.
Wrong campaign. And
We've got 2 Feywild characters with voices in their heads.
no, there isn't actually a voice in Oster's head.
There you go.
And they are going to take their glove off and place their bare hand right in the middle of the wound and cast Cure Wounds.
Nice.
Okay.
For 7 hit points.
I mean, that almost gets him up to full, actually.
Dope. The light is not fey. It is green like new leaves. And it's almost like plants grow around Oster's hand and kind of like fill and stitch the wound and then go grey and crumble and fade away and the wound is gone.
Where is it?
Easy.
Whatever it is, it ain't here no more.
Keegan's asked us to come.
Keegan!
Yeah.
You seen Keegan? Boy! Oh my boy, come here! Oh, we have to get...
Out of here, yeah.
No, we have to go up.
Oh.
Word up,
We
really?
have to find the others.
How?
What attacked you exactly? What did you see?
The four... Can I just get the passive perception on everyone?
14.
13.
13.
8.
Oh, buddy.
We don't notice anything.
No, you don't. Garrett looks away from you all and looks between you.
I'm gonna get my shield out.
And you might not have time.
Okay.
Because you just enough managed to turn around to see a vicious creature pounce at you.
Oh, good.
You see a large cat, the
Yay.
size of a tiger or a lion,
Kitty.
but fur, pearly white, like a polar bear, but a
Kitty cat.
cat.
No, I don't think it's a kitty cat.
No,
Its hair
not a dog.
long, very long, claws sharp, and teeth out and coming for you.
Dog.
That's initiative.
Hey! Cool, I used all my spell slot, gang.
Sounds like a new problem.
Spell slot's one of those.
I'm not convinced by you.
Oh, what? No.
I'm not convinced at all, sir.
Well, it's fine. Starts sweating profusely over the smallest lie. You're a fish person, why am I moist?
Tasty.
No. Oh.
Uh-oh. No. Or no.
I'm gonna have cold when I get back. I'm gonna eat your family.
Beefy sea dragon. Not.
Cousin.
God.
No, not even a
No,
little bit.
not even a little.
You gotta think seahorse, my dude.
I'm gonna fucking find a
You going
seahorse
to eat a
and
seahorse?
No.
just to spite you.
It tastes like
25 to 20?
Lol.
Of course not. 20 to 15?
15.
15. Cool. 15 to 10.
11.
10.
13.
Holy shit.
Good stack.
Getting all of us above 10 is usually.
Yeah,
usually
that's
a
an
good sign.
achievement. That's an achievement.
I had to get alert.
You were
11.
11 and 10.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's the same order as last time.
Hey.
Except without an avalanche that we know
Ooh.
A cat of the lunch.
Ooh.
Nope. Avalanche.
It's just a million of them at the top of the mountain.
of. It's all the babies.
Yeah, I feel sorry
Let
for
me
people
show
wearing
you
their
what you see. This is not what you see.
Oh,
That
it's
is
a pleasant village.
the wrong thing. Huh.
I don't know what you've done, so I can't help.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties.
No. What? I feel like this has happened before.
There you
There
go.
you go. That's what you see. So, first of all, let's have a little look at the party. Here's the gang. And
Nice.
Where is
you
boy?
are faced with
The dog on the
this.
Oh, it's big. Oh shit.
Kitty.
Oh no,
It's a big kitty.
It's a big kitty.
Kitty
They
cat.
are so pretty.
Oster,
Oh fuck.
you're up.
Shield in one hand to up my AC a little bit, and Oster is. I don't think I can do fuck all about that, but you look like you might, and I cast guidance on you with my action.
Okay.
Like no, that's fuck. That's not. Never fucking mind. That's useless. Because
That's okay.
it's,
You can do something else if you want.
yeah, no. I'm gonna take out my mace as well. I'm gonna hold an attack if it comes close to me.
Okay.
But I'm not moving. I'm gonna stand between Garrett and it. So if you can put me like down one square. Yeah,
Like that?
perfect.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Gotta get used to which blur is which now again.
The
So it's
bluish
'cause my
blur, the
eyes are
reddish
bad.
blur, the
I can spot me.
We'll zoom in a bit because it is coming closer because it's its turn. And it's coming for Barrett because Barrett is at front, so one.
Cool.
It's going to run towards you and leap the last mount and pounce on you.
Dope. I
Make-
practiced for this with boy.
And it's gonna make an attack against you.
Oh, okay.
Natural 1.
So
Wow.
that is a complete opposite of
I
what
was
happened to me
gonna
last time.
Yeah.
It was a nat 20 surprise.
So yeah, it comes towards you and you just spin around, get your shield out, and
I haven't got the shield out yet, so I'm just
I'm gonna say with a nat 1 you get it.
Oh, okay.
You get to get the shield out.
I dropped the torch.
And it goes boom, and it tumbles around and falls down and with its back towards the wall and then hops around and goes.
So that means it didn't pounce on me.
It did not pounce on you, no.
No.
Had to hit the attack, which it didn't. So, here we go. Wow, okay, cool, that's its turn. Barroth.
Cool. I'm gonna whack it with my hammer.
Do it.
It goes for you, you're like, bomb.
No! Bad kitty.
is that also a
Wow.
one?
Never mind, I don't.
So this time you get out your hammer and it grabs its shield. No, it doesn't. It grabs its paw and just bounces the hammer aside from you and you spin around.
Fuck!
Fall down in the snow yourself.
Oh, am I prone?
Nah, well, yeah, so you can get up quickly.
Yeah,
like
okay.
with your- yeah.
Cool, yeah, I'm not gonna move, I'm gonna stay in its face with the shield.
Alright. Tona.
Tonach's gonna reach behind, pull out basically a long stick with a. It's a maul, but it looks kind of a little bit rude. But she's like, for fuck's sake! I'm gonna rage.
Yeah.
And as she does the,
I fucking knew it.
and as she does, the colour streaks in her hair turn black.
Oh.
And I'm just gonna swing it.
Ooh.
Do it.
I thought so too.
Yes, and I.
Well, then I know what you are.
It's that one.
No, it's a 2, so that's a 7.
Oh no.
I
Yeah, that
think
misses.
Yeah.
That misses.
Yep. No one can hit anyone
Well, I
for
mean,
shit.
yeah, you figured you're the same class as one of them.
Yeah, I don't, yeah, but not
No,
that.
Guys,
yeah.
I missed.
Yeah, I know.
I'm seeing a mountain where you all just stood like 20 feet apart and just going like into the air. You and the cat.
I saw the two, so I was like, yeah.
Lucius.
Come on,
Do something.
redeem us.
I need a quick reminder on how spells work because I spent the whole of the last campaign being melee. You can't do. Can you do spell? A bonus action spell and a cantrip
Yeah.
in the same turn?
Yes. Yeah.
Cool. Thought I remembered that from Grey.
Yeah.
There you go.
Cool. As a bonus action, I'm gonna go. Fuck, I might be a little bit unprepared actually. Go away. And I'm gonna heal myself to like all the bludgeoning wounds to like against my body. Go away.
Shoe. Shoe holes.
Shoe holes.
That's what happens when I put the pipey thing into my eclair and fill them up. That's a shoe hole if I ever saw one.
No.
Jeez.
Can the DM have disadvantage?
The fucking ice cap.
I mean, yeah. Happens quite a bit actually.
And how far away am I from the whole situation that's
The
going
whole
on?
situation. You are 15 feet away.
Okay. You know what? Why not? I'm gonna keep my distance just for the time being because despite seeing the failures and hit this thing, I still have faith. I promise I still have faith.
That hurts. that hurts.
That was vicious mockery at us.
How did you know
Roll a
that?
d4.
Yes, okay. Lucius is gonna look at the cat and go like that at it.
Oh, you are actually doing vicious
Okay.
Oh, I see.
I was gonna say something. I was like, what do you say to a cat?
Bad kitty.
Bad kitty.
What kind of save is that?
Wisdom. S'il vous plaît.
Why are cats?
In D&D, I don't know.
Oh no. Okay, that is a 30-20.
Oh yeah. Well,
God damn, this cat's fucking invincible.
Pretty wise, apparently.
If it's a cantrip, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cantrip, nothing
Yeah, it
else.
does.
Well,
I was gonna say. I was like, it doesn't actually
something
say
does
what happens
happen.
if it fails, but.
So, some of you may know this about crag cats, which is what these are. They are not only fearsome predators known as the hunters of man.
Don't say
That's
that.
alright.
Yeah,
Being
no.
a man.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Yeah, so,
Hunters of...
so you're fucked, mate. You're fucked.
I'm fucked too, yeah.
you're fucked.
I'm man adjacent.
Is it that they're pack
No,
animals?
but they
On the
all.
weekends.
No, they're also. They also carry this strange magical trait.
Oh no.
You say, and you somehow hear your own voice whispered back into your ear.
Excuse me.
The spell happens to you instead.
What the
Did you just Uno reverse me?
I did just Una reverse you.
It's not very kind.
This is
So-
so much more than
And,
books
uh,
did
What
in
kind of
the
save?
one-shot
Am I doing wisdom save again?
Well,
This is how I got Paige.
fuck? Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, no, yeah, wisdom save.
Wisdom
I
save.
guess you'll just see.
That is. That's 6. Yeah.
So you take the d4.
We're all gonna die.
I roll D4 against
Roll
myself.
roll damage against yourself.
Fucking okay.
So we've missed, but you've hit yourself somehow.
One damage. No,
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
but you don't add any.
You don't add.
you don't add any.
No, not
Okay.
vicious mockery.
1 psychic damage. Does it have any other effects?
Yes.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage on next attack roll before it makes the end of its next turn.
Okay.
For me.
Yeah, for you. Okay. Okay, wonderful.
Which is just like,
First blood, I guess.
I'm not doing that again.
It is Garrett's turn. Garrett is going to stand up
Cry.
shakily.
Why did these fools rescue me?
Pulls out he pulls out a longbow.
Yes, please.
Yes.
And begins to knock some arrows.
Please hit
Someone
something.
do some damage.
First attack misses. Second attack
Second attack.
hits.
Got 2 attacks.
Two
Fifth level, bro.
Yeah.
Garrett's much better at this than we are.
Yeah. It's often the way when you're level 1.
Okay. 8 points of damage.
Damn.
So we're here as a human and dwarf and
There's
half-orc
no
shield.
humans here.
Yeah, we're.
Yeah.
What's the other half of your orc?
Okay, a half human here. Between the four of us, there's half human.
Yes.
I should really
Cool.
do
Yeah,
it.
one arrow sticks out of the cap.
No. I'm not joining in on that.
Okay. Oster.
Oh fuck. I was just holding the mason and sees the arrow go straight over the shoulder and actually hit the counter stick. Would I have noticed? Because I can't hear what he heard. Like, would I have been aware that you spelled yourself?
Oh, I see.
I mean, I did take a point.
You did take a point, yeah. And your passive perception is
40.
yeah. You saw this.
Okay, I kind of like I go to stow the mason, cast a spell, and I see you go ow, and I'm like, maybe not. Okay, fuck. Can I do some say to bullshit and kind of like jump up on the little like rock crag above it on the map,
Sure.
and hit it from above?
Yeah, that should be doable. By the way, this is the pillar that I told you about. By the way.
Oh, right. Much-
That's bigger than I thought.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was imagining like a table.
Okay,
stone
but yeah,
table.
you leap up and you can kind of
Run along.
yeah.
Run along and kind of like.
Do you have a climbing speed?
No, but I was gonna run up to behind
Oh, I see. Like
Tonaich, and then yeah, try and like mirthful leap over.
you can do that. Yeah, I say you can do that.
I bullshit,
Yeah.
and then I
Fey
try
bullshit.
and hit it with a mace. This is gonna be a bad idea.
Do it.
You're flanking. Advantage.
We get flank advantage?
You do.
Okay.
As long as it's on a map.
That's a 6 and a 5.
Oh.
10. No. I'm real
None
sorry.
of us can hit this thing.
It doesn't have that big
Wait,
an
there's
AC.
a 9 and a 5, a
13. That hits.
Hey!
Wait, you get multi-attack?
13. No. It was.
A 6, but it was upside down.
Oh, I
It
see.
was a 9. I thought it was a 6.
I see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
This
13
is
hits.
a peachy tongue.
Cool. I got hold. 8 max damage.
Hey!
Landed on the rubber.
Trick shot.
Magic.
Beautiful.
You know, I just kind of like leap behind it and give it like a bonk as I go over.
Yeah. No. It screeches and cowers back. Oh fuck. Okay.
Yes.
That hurt it. It's its turn. It's going to retaliate.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Going to start climbing up the wall here.
No.
Attack of opportunity.
Yeah. All three of you get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, okay.
Question.
Do I still get the flanking advantage?
No.
Cool.
No, it's left.
Question. Yeah, that was going to be my question.
21.
That hits.
Dirty 20.
That hits.
4 points of damage.
23.
That hits. There
Now
we
we can all
go.
hit it.
19?
You're not there.
Oh, you're not. No, you're
I'm
not.
not
You're
Sorry.
I wanted to roll 2.
That was a good roll.
Here's my D8.
Wasted it.
Oh yeah, that is tiny, isn't it? Shit, we need to do something about that later.
About what?
About how tiny the map is for you guys.
Oh, right, yeah,
We will sort that out.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hang on, we can.
7 points of magic bludgeoning damage.
7 point management. Okay, cool.
Magic bludgeoning damage, I said.
14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Fucker's dead.
Yay!
I was
Yeah.
gonna go, bonk!
So, how do we decide who gets the kill for this one?
Simultaneously bonking.
you kill count it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should
No,
go, Jen.
group kill.
We all get it.
Count first one is 0.
We all get it.
No!
We all get it.
Yeah, you all get it. Let's say that.
Hey.
Gonna fudge the numbers from the start.
We are out of initiative.
Everyone except Lucius gets it.
Garrett drops the longbow.
So that.
That was, yeah, what hurt you before?
No.
Oh!
What?
Okay.
We're leaving, we're going down the mountain. I will, come
I'm
back.
not leaving.
Wait, so what the
My companions are still up there.
what the fuck attacked you if it wasn't that? Please tell me it wasn't worse.
It was worse. It was a lot worse.
Great.
Do you know what it was?
Was it kind of like, shaped?
What?
Was it kind of like that?
An upside down teardrop shape.
Yeah, was it like that kind of shape?
No.
Did it have,
Okay, cool. Let's
No.
Well, good, then we're fine.
Let's not worry about
We
Bullshit, but whatever.
We came upon a Yeti den up there.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, fuck, you're lucky to be alive.
Jesus.
How are you alive?
I
Luck.
Not
ran.
me.
I guess I just ran away from it, separated from the others. We got separated in the battle, and I just ran and ran and ran. I think they lost track of me.
Right.
Okay, so I can do approximately 2 party tricks a day, and I've done both of them. So there is no way that I am staring a Yeti dead in the eyes today.
Look, you don't seek those things out.
No.
Well, then I'm going myself.
Like
I-
Wait,
now.
like by yourself? That's
Well, I'd take anyone who wants to come with me, but I was hired to see those people up the mountain and down it again safely.
Who were they?
There's 3 of them. There was a Goliath, would you believe it? Named Maneo. There was Perilu, the halfling, and Astrix, a tiefling.
What were they doing going up the mountain exactly?
They were mountaineers. They were explorers.
the name of the tiefling's not familiar to me, is it?
No.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, it's not. I just
Right.
Yeah.
We're not going after a Yeti.
No,
Well, we're not going after a Yeti. We're going after the 3 people who got attacked by the Yeti.
So we're going to where the Yeti is. This is the same problem.
Well, not necessarily you. You don't have to come along if you don't want to.
Did you see them make it that far out of said Yeti den? How?
Wait, did they walk
Within the den.
into a Yeti den?
No, we were outside. We were outside the opening of this
Right.
cave, which is where it came out of. The path continued past the opening. I'm pretty sure I saw Astrix run away whilst the Yeti was coming after us.
So
I just
we'll
thought
probably
it-
split up.
Yes, I think so.
Right.
Look,
No,
they might still be in there alive. Yetis, they're not mindless beasts. They sometimes take food home to their lair.
Well, there will be more Yetis.
I am.
We'd have to go inside to get them.
Well, maybe they. I don't know. I don't know, but I will find out. You're welcome to come along with me if you want.
Even if they're dead, they deserve the rights.
Okay, I know you haven't been here a lot, but people die here a lot. And I know that sounds cold.
Believe me, I know people die.
We can't help all of them.
No, but I'd be a shitty person if I didn't try. And
Look.
Oster is going to start walking.
Thank you.
Barrett's
Garrett
gonna
starts
do.
walking with you as well, as does Barrett as well. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Don't thank us just yet.
Delicious.
So I haven't got anything else to do. This could be the most exciting thing I've done in a while.
That's the spirit.
So I don't die doing it, but you know what? Yeah, alright, I'll come.
Oh, wonderful.
You've talked yourself into it.
How? And I'm going to fall in step with Garrett, and I'm just going to say, how far to the Yeti Den?
I honestly couldn't tell you. I kept running and running. I must have run for at least an hour.
So if we're not running, it's at least 2 hours. And I
Maybe I was delirious for most of it.
Yeah, that tracks.
But you still stood there.
Oh no, you don't stay alone on the mountain. Just come with them.
You come with. You come with. Okay, cool.
Barrett's going to say, "You're right back there."
Fuck off.
Cool. You get 4 points of healing.
Wait, I'm nearly up to full. Thanks.
It's a good healing word.
Hmm.
I do know what you are.
Yeah, I know you know what I am. To be fair, I rolled a 1.
I mean, I'm only 1 off max.
Yeah. It's 1d4 plus. Yeah, 3. So.
Wisdom. Right.
guess we're doing this.
Oster is looking out for any footprints that are not Garrett's. Oster is looking out for anything that looks like could be a yeti standing very still. Oster is just very scared and is like,
Perhaps some feet that are big.
yeah, looking
Yeah.
at everything.
A big feet.
Yes.
Big feet.
It reminds me of this American cryptid.
Yes.
Yeah, Sasquatch.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da.
Yeah, and keep an eye out.
We need to
check.
remove the comedy side off of this stream.
Yeah, if you're both keeping yeah, perception check for the both of you, keeping an eye out.
I'm guiding myself with like the little light from the.
Remember, you only get 3 a day.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh.
because garbage is guidance.
Garbage is guidance. Sorry, perception.
Yes.
There is a 15 plus 2, 17 is 21.
21.
21.
8.
The
Contrast.
the snow heats up a little bit. Well, no. There's a bit more snow when you
She's
climb.
sulking, okay?
Yeah, exactly. But you, Oster, you see quite clearly no yeti,
Yay.
but yeti tracks. Large feet.
Take one of my little boobs in to compare for size.
Yeah, it looks like if I were to divide all creatures on the planet into 6 different categories, this one would be large.
And I'm medium.
You are medium.
Cool.
You're all medium. Even the dwarf actually. Is
Yeah, funnily enough.
Yeah. But you keep climbing.
Hey Garrett, how many yeti did you see?
Just the one.
Just the okay.
Just the one yeti, actually.
Just the one.
Okay. Right.
I'm keeping my shield out this time.
Yes. Sorry.
Yeah,
Foster.
yeah.
Can I put the torch?
Mace is still.
Put
in
the
hand.
torch away. The shield is staying,
Keep it out the wall.
and Baroth's gonna stay near the front this time.
Rapier's out.
Okay. Yep, maybe that.
Yeah, prepared, sir.
Eventually, after 45 minutes of mountain climbing, you come upon a point where you can't really walk anymore. There has to be some climbing, some zigzagging up
Shield goes away.
some narrow ledges and scaling these icy cliffs.
Oh, I see. Do I? No, wait. The
Yeah, no.
The
You can't walk vertically with crampons.
the crampons are for on a flat icy surface.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
not
yeah,
for
exactly.
helping me climb. Yeah, no, sorry.
They
wait.
will help you climb, but they're not.
Yeah,
They're
they're
not-
not anti-gravity.
No. I was just thinking because I got hoofs, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I'll say you would get advantage on just a sheer ice face.
Yeah.
This is more like icy rocks and
Cool,
shit like
okay,
that.
yeah.
But if you ever come across a sheer ice face that you need to climb, then yeah, you can have advantage on that roll if you're
Cool.
wearing the crampons.
That's
Nice.
nice.
But
Oh, yeah, crampons go on the boots, don't they?
Yeah.
I was thinking of
It's pitons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it basically looks like a spike alpha. And you
yeah.
jack.
yeah, are you? Yeah, Garrett's like, yeah, I remember this. Shouldn't be too difficult for you. You ready?
Are we
Yep.
gonna-
Sure, I guess.
Is there anything to tie ourselves to? I'm just and I wiggle my like hoof in my boot.
I
Just
mean,
like,
we can go up first and then drop a rope down for you.
that'd be very much appreciated.
You can certainly try.
I am I'm not I can stand on a very vertical surface real well. I'm not very good at climbing.
We'll drop a rope down for you.
Cool, dope, lovely.
How tall is it?
It's not super tall, and there's a lot of handholds. So it doesn't look like it could be. And the blanket of snow is quite thick, so it doesn't look like it could be quite dangerous. It could just be difficult to climb up.
I'm just wondering how much damage I'm going to take when I fall. When?
Is there
It's not really one. It's not really one phase. It's more like it's more like shelves, and it goes on for quite a long
Oh,
while.
okay. So
So it's more like it's more like a combined like 400 feet of various.
but it's not going to
Faces.
you're going to fall all fall.
Yeah, no, you're not gonna fall.
are some of the shelves less than 11 to 18 feet?
Yeah, some of them are.
So you can
Yeah.
fucking jump.
So some of
over.
them I can jump.
Some of them you can jump. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we could tie each other together with a rope just in case one of us falls. You're still attached.
That seems like a halfway decent idea. Yes.
Gonna take out a rope.
Take out a rope.
I think we've got 60 feet of rope each or
Yeah.
something.
I've
And
got
then-
50 feet.
Oh,
of
50.
silk
50.
rope.
50 feet of silk.
I know. Don't know why that is, but
Adding, I'm assuming Boy is still following.
Boy is still following. Yeah, Boy seems to be quite at ease here. Like jumping
Yeah, he's
from-
probably better out of the wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Attaching Boy and I've forgotten his name.
I think it's better
Garrett.
not to
Garrett.
tie the dog, because he can climb and scramble. And
Yeah, probably.
Boy's already like 80 feet ahead going.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fine.
Good job, boy.
I hope there aren't any more crag cats or whatever they're called.
Boy,
What would you name? What would you name the bad thing?
Oh no, I just feel like I remember it.
Why wouldn't you?
Curses? I don't know.
I'm not
Call
asking
down
questions.
trouble.
Big old kitty cat.
I'm gonna.
Generally, I prefer to know what I'm dealing with.
I'm gonna keep climbing. I think things are just different in the Sword Coast.
Yeah, no, you know what? That's fair.
so
I really did live on the Sword Coast.
Yeah, I believe you.
Yeah.
It was like 15 years.
Mhm.
Like
How old are you?
32.
Yeah.
So there's still about 15 years unaccounted for, but that's not our business.
Why?
17 years.
That's counting the 6
No, I've been here
months.
6 months.
So 16 and a half years.
I don't want to climb the mountain.
so
I want to try anyway.
you climbed the mountain.
Also does
Oh, okay,
seem to be
we did
enjoying the chaos a little bit.
Lucius is just giggling.
Yeah, you climbed the mountain.
Badly.
We did it.
So it's various instances of rocks that you need to pick yourself up from. Some that you can use your various tools and weapons to like pick into and climb up on.
Oh yeah, we'll have pittance.
Yeah, they have some equipment they can climb up with. But I am still going to need a group athletics check.
I'm gonna guide myself. Yeah.
Thou mayest.
Now. Oh no.
No, no.
Oh, sorry, athletics.
Yes.
Dirty 20.
Success.
Obscenely so.
17.
Success.
12.
Success.
Okay.
Oh, 14.
Success. Hey, you're fine.
I was getting worried then.
You're about a third up the mountain.
Ah.
Up this instant, I mean. You keep climbing up, encountering more and more slippery terrain and snowy little outcroppings where you can take a moment's rest before Garrett insists on continuing the climb. May I have another?
Yep, I do the same.
Always talk about me if you wanna. If there's RP that you need, by the
No,
way.
you will go.
We're just complaining.
They're
in
just
character.
complaining.
Okay, no.
Fuck! 8.
23.
Fail. Success.
19.
Success.
11.
Success. It's a pretty low DC.
I got you.
I weigh 200 pounds.
I got
So short and stout.
I got a
You do
good,
not
good
fall.
strength.
You do not fall. It's just to take a little bit extra, and you need a bit of help to get.
I've got further to climb than the rest of you.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's how height works.
No,
Can you reach that hand hold?
not quite.
Jump.
Jump off of what?
What are you standing on?
The edge of the
Yelling
cliff.
avalanche. Yelling avalanche.
Good point.
Whatever you do not look down, okay? That's a bad idea. Because we're really high up. No! You're very high up.
Did you see it?
And you get up.
Hold on.
Right. Just a little bit longer to go now.
Shut up, Paddy. Out me like that.
May I have another group athletics check, please?
Fucking Christ.
6.
Fail.
17.
Success.
16.
Success.
That's a nat 20 for 25.
Oh!
It literally went, it was just like, oh, that's an 18. No,
You
it's not, it's
succeed. Okay.
4. Fucking mountains! Supposed to be inside them.
And eventually, you get
Pick you up by the scruff.
you get up to the top of this to the top of this little hill. You are now, let's say, closer to the summit than you are to the base. So it's a big fucking mountain. It's a really big mountain.
We're over halfway.
You're not aiming for the peak, by the way. That's
No,
what
no,
you're-
no.
Oh, should I bloody out? No.
Unless
Are we
you
there
are-
yet?
No.
I think
Actually,
doesn't actually help.
We are. says Garrett, and points forward. You see a 15-foot high, 10-foot wide mouth of a cave. And the snow before this cave is just stained with blood. It is crimson red. This is where it happened.
Yep.
That looks about right.
Was this blood here the last time you were here, or
Well, that's from...
You and them.
It's highly possible at least one of us didn't make it.
I'm just suggesting maybe not more was added since you were here last time.
No, this seems accurate.
Your friend who went further up. Why don't we try and get them first?
Sure, go
I
ahead.
got a question. You said you ran. I'm assuming you didn't run down the way we just came up.
I did.
Did you?
Wow.
I'm a mountaineer.
That's impressive.
I tumbled some of it.
Yeah, there was a lot of bruising.
Yeah.
So what, we've got Asterix who ran further up the
I
mountain?
think so, yes.
Perilo and Mineo maybe got.
They might... Oh, no. And you hear from the opening of the cave a sound that echoes and bounces from the walls.
Shield back out.
Oh, that's Pirlo.
I'm going to take a wild stab.
How did you... Never mind.
Oh,
Parallel's the
Halfling.
Halfling, yes.
I was really hoping for an easy day. Okay,
You were hoping for them to be dead?
no, an easy day, sir. An easy day. We thought we'd find you.
We'd
on
find you and then we'd just
And
go
then
back
we
down.
go.
Oh.
And then
left your
I see.
Okay, at
Look.
what point after we left the town did you think this was going to be easy?
That's a conversation to have when we're back in town.
I like to be hopeful. Personally.
I don't know if we've got time to look for...
Nope, we don't. And
Asterix.
Oster is
Asterix?
Asterisk.
Asterisk.
There's
Asterisk.
obelisk.
Oster is heading for the mouth of the cave.
Okay.
Trying to.
Going with.
I don't have vision.
I do.
I do.
Haha!
I know.
It's unbalanced.
Finally, I have dark vision. I've waited
Yay.
so long.
Because I was a
So just a heads up, I'm gonna be a little harsher on dark vision.
Good.
Yeah.
Or rather, I'm gonna run dark vision the way it is meant to be run,
Yeah.
which is that you see as if in dim light,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which effectively means disadvantage on all checks that involve sight.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
that,
against.
like for example, weapon attacks.
We've got
So
torches.
you need to bring. If you don't want that, you need to bring some kind of source with you.
Cool.
Okay,
Oh,
but
we
you
need
light a
to use them.
torch. The light dances around the opening of this cave. The
Yeah, I'll have to check.
sound, the muffled and very more like discomfort than pain. These sounds are echoing and bouncing off the cave walls. Straight ahead, there is a pit. There is just a plummet that goes into darkness. But around this pit are two paths that lead into two separate caves, two separate tunnels. But the sound seems to be coming from both of them, strangely enough. One of these tunnels one of the paths is made of rock. The other, it seems like there wasn't a path there to begin with, but this bridge of ice has formed over the pit. It spans the way to this other tunnel.
Same. Crumple time.
Okay, put your crampons on. So yeah, you got path to the left, which is the ice bridge. Path to the right, which is just stone path.
And the noise is coming from.
Both.
Yeah, make a perception check actually.
May I guide myself?
Yes.
It's a
cantrip.
cantrip, baby.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
That is a 6. Plus 1 is 7. That is 11.
11! Thank heaven, 7, 11. Yeah, no, you can't tell which cabin this is coming from.
I know you guys just got new boots. Can we try the stone one first?
Please.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm up there.
Can I look down into the pit with my
Non-dark vision.
terrible eyes?
Sure, how much light does a torch give?
I think it's
30 bright.
30 bright and 30 dim.
Maybe.
Yeah, this chasm is too deep to illuminate. Wait, yes. Too deep to illuminate. I was doing the math.
Cool.
But we don't feel like the sound is coming from down there.
No,
Okay,
absolutely
okay.
not.
Let's go stone first.
Yeah.
Okay. You walked across the stone path, and the light from the torches flicker across a gruesome, gruesome sight.
Lovely.
This tunnel is strewn with bones and blood. You see several animal and humanoid bones that litter the place, but also some which have been shoved into the wall in odd patterns, as if to create some kind of depraved, very, very simplistic artwork. And most notably, there are little niches in the ice walls, which seems to have just been scooped out by a great big paw. There's a few of them, there's 5, but in 2 of them are frozen heads.
Oh, lovely. Not even skulls, just heads.
Heads. They are
Preserved.
rotting and deteriorating,
Oh,
covered in frost, so they're clearly quite old.
Yeah.
But yes, they are. But they still have
Smell
flesh on
is
them.
probably awful.
And once they see them, Garrett goes, "Oh, that's Maneo."
Oh.
You see the head of a Goliath, bald head with tattoos.
Is the other one recognizable?
No idea who that is. It's the head of a dwarf.
Do I know them?
No.
You both looked at me there. I was like, I don't fucking know.
No, it's just a standard dwarf. Got a big old
Standard
beard.
dwarf, so
Standard-
like Baroth.
Yeah, just standard beard. Standard dwarf.
What was I going to say? How much do we know about Yetis?
Make a nature check.
Okay, well, that's going to be fucking Christ.
Can I get in on that?
Yeah, if anyone who wants to seem to remember anything about
Nature's
Yetis.
wisdom, right?
Yeah, my nature
shit,
intelligence.
Fuck.
4.
4.
I rolled a
Nothing.
I rolled a 7.
Nat one for a,
And that one.
and that one for.
And that
Oh, dirty one as well.
Dirty one.
A fee.
17.
17 and 6. Okay. None of y'all know shit except Froster.
I have a -3.
I am
Um,
efficient. Plus
I'm
over.
stupid.
Yeah.
But wise.
Yeti
I'm the opposite.
are creatures that live high in these mountains and are like universally driven by the ambition for food. That is the only thing they hunt for. Human meat, preferably.
Oh, alright then.
They are famous. So yeah, humanoid meat. As well.
Yeah.
I apologise because I'm looking at a bunch of humans here. That's the thing.
How dare you?
I apologise. I apologise. But yeah, the Yetis are spectacularly are good at hiding in snowy terrain because of their white fur, so they can easily like blend in. They are quite dumb, but they're not, beasts. They actually speak their own sort of primitive language that
That's
they
what I
can
was aiming
communicate
for.
with. Yeah, Yeti do speak a language, and you also know that finally some Yetis grow so old and so powerful that they gain the rank abominable, according to scholars. But they are rare. There are very few abominable Yetis around.
I feel like that would be a little bit me.
Level 1.
Level
1.
Oh fuck yeah, you're level 1.
Bro.
Better get rid of all 10 of those
What?
mecha abominables.
Yeah, hold on.
Is there
Destroy.
is there like a root language that Yeti is similar to, or
No, it is just called Yeti, and it is consistent of growls and points.
okay, never mind. That's one of my plans out the window.
You're going to try and reason with them.
Kind of, yeah.
Barter with them.
But they do
We could
understand.
give you this tasty fish person.
Sushi!
Do you continue down this tunnel?
Sure.
Carefully.
Yeah.
Carefully and quietly.
I've still got my shield out and I've got the torch in the other hand.
Make a stealth check. Group stealth check, please.
Disadvantage.
Oh, I got disadvantage.
Not
I
that
don't
it-
want.
Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad.
6. Cool.
6.
Cool.
17.
Cool.
18.
Okay.
I
So
rolled a 15 and a
half of
17.
you succeeded, half of you failed. So we're gonna have Garrett.
Oh no.
Decide the tie.
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh, crack.
Natural 20.
Oh!
Garrett's used to moving on
And then I
snow.
ruin it by clapping loud.
Well done, Garrett! For sneaking so
You're
quietly.
so stealthy!
It's not, yeah.
Let me show you what you see as you emerge from this.
Oh, shit sticks.
Actually, I'll describe it first.
And then we can see how close you
Yep.
are.
This seems to be the end of the tunnel. A large cave that it opens up in, with another tunnel adjoining to it that seems to lead back the same way that you came with. So you now reason both of these paths led to this same cave.
Convenient.
Right.
I'm just glad we
Just a
didn't take
mini
the ice
dungeon this time.
one. Yeah. I'm just glad we didn't take the ice one.
Yeah.
You see a large, fully adult yeti.
At least we saw it first.
Blood around her muzzle. Large black horns that twist around and claws. She's sitting in the corner looking at a little yeti baby. A yeti tyke. This big. And
Now I'm gonna feel bad
still
about
claws, still teeth. And she has got a strange, quite large ball, which you very clearly realise is not a ball, it is a little halfling bundled up into a ball, and this little yeti baby is going, wee, 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 like bouncing this little baby back, this little halfling back and forth. The halfling seems exhausted, seemingly unharmed. There doesn't seem to be any scratch on her as opposed to other than just cuts. And yeah, the mother is looking down at the baby going,
No, I don't want to kill him.
I might have an idea.
I'm share with the class.
Should we get away from this first?
Yes.
Just back up
We
slowly.
back up.
You're back into the tunnel of death and trophies.
Which is somehow more inviting.
Yeah.
How long would it take me
Okay.
Go on.
It was a great premise.
to craft a ball out of ice or stone?
And you want it to be kind of intact?
Yeah, basically something else for it to play with so we can give it that and then take the halfling.
Ice and stone, it's going to be pretty impossible with just those tools because, like, with just
I
those.
have mason's tools.
No, but just those components. Oh, like, yeah. The only way you can do that is like actually chip a ball, which is going to take
A while.
Could we
hours,
make
if
a
not more.
snowball?
You can make a snowball.
Okay, so we could just roll some snow.
That's probably a better idea.
Yeah,
This
so
one might take a while.
Yeah.
I also, just so you have the full image, I'm not encouraging anything here. I'm just giving you the image. There are heads in these alcoves.
Yeah, we know, but here's the thing, Axel. Baby animals are cute.
You literally told us there was a baby yeti.
There's a baby yeti playing.
The baby yeti is about as tall as the halfling, by the way.
It's
In
still
the
a baby.
Understand babies.
Yeah, no,
We
I
can
know.
use the heads as a start for the ball to keep rolling.
There's so many things I could say about disrespect to the dead right now. I mean,
They're helping to save someone who's still alive. Kind of. They're still alive, right?
From the sounds they're making, I'm gonna assume so. Honestly, I'm impressed they managed to bottle them up that tight.
Either that or we have to go in and kill the mother and its baby.
Yeah.
I'd rather not do that if I can help it, mostly because I don't like my chances against that yeti.
Also, if the dad comes back, that's 3.
Yeah.
Also,
they-
babies are still pretty fucking vicious even with
with a 17, do I know if yetis mate for life or do
Or
they
they
come
matriarchal
together
or-
and then the mother looks after the children? Like, what's the vibe on yeti family structure?
Nuclear family?
The vibe on the
Seems
Yeti family
unlikely.
structure is.
the winter
Are they
family.
like matriarchal or?
There are definite. I mean, there's no like strict rule. This is what yetis do, but most often, if they have a baby, yeah, there tends to be a mate.
Fuck!
Yeah, there's probably a mate.
Yeah.
Who's been eating my halfling?
Who's been murdering my family?
Right, okay, so we kind of want to be quick as possible because, yeah, there maybe is a big daddy yeti somewhere.
Yeah, I don't like my chances with that.
No
to be honest with
thanks.
you guys.
Start making a snowball.
Yep.
I don't think this is going to work.
I'm
Pack it together tight so it
Lucius
doesn't
is just
come
gonna
apart
help
immediately.
out to the best of his ability.
what's the goal? Is it to just roll the snowball in and hope they drop the halfling?
as a peace offering for taking the halfling, because it seemed...
I'm not sure what's
Are
going
they going to
on.
understand what peace
I
means?
can't-
Maybe
kinda
roll the snowball in, aim to confuse, grab the halfling and scarper.
I wish I'd killed a goat earlier.
Why?
To trade for it's food.
Oh, right, yeah. I was really confused for a minute. I thought you were just like, I wish I'd killed one last time before I died.
I was just
I
thinking
wish
making
I-
a goat into a ball, and I was in my brain. I'm like,
We went very
They
different.
value food above all else.
We have food.
We don't have that.
You
We
don't
got
have
we
that.
got boring
Well-
dry food.
Well, we
Like-
do have their food, it's us, and I don't want to give that up.
Also, we do have rations that they still might.
Which are boring
won't.
dry food, and we have blood and probably smell a lot nicer
Okay, that's a good
than
point.
dried berries and like biscuits.
We're
Where's
nice
the
hot
dog?
meat.
No!
Don't. Says Garrett.
That was a joke.
Wasn't it funny one?
Wait,
I laughed a little bit.
okay, are we just gonna go in and try and fucking kill them then?
I vote the bouncy ball head idea first.
Okay.
No offense. To you.
Please don't not Maneo. I got quite
No,
close
use the
to
other
him.
one, the dwarf.
Yeah, I don't. That guy could be a serial killer for all I know.
Yeah.
Probably was.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I
He probably
recognise him
was.
actually.
He's
He was
got
a
weird,
bastard.
Oh, do you? Good.
Killed children. Right, let's get on with it.
weird looking his cold dead eyes.
Yeah.
I recognise the mould on his face. I'm gonna start rolling this head into a snowball.
Okay. You roll the head into a snowball.
Also just thinks about their life choices.
I'm trying to get us around not killing a
No,
baby,
no,
alright?
I'm good with you conceptually.
This is potentially a really, really bad idea. What if we use the bloodied snow outside so it smells nicer
I think that's a good idea.
and looks more interesting?
Sure. Yeah, why not?
We make some bloody snow.
We make
And then it's a colourful ball as well.
a bloody snowball. We're gonna offer as a peace offering to a murderous yeti.
Okay.
Lucius is just
This
gonna
is
like.
setting the tone for the whole campaign, isn't it? You're making a bloody snowball.
You wanted this to be a horror.
I started this with like a grim execution to impart the horrors of Icewind Dale.
We turned it into a
You literally told
frosty
me. You literally told me no nice things happen in Icewind Dale, and yet we're trying to do a nice thing for a baby yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We make our own.
If you hadn't mentioned the baby, we would have just fucking got in there
Oh
and
yeah,
tried to kill
that
it
was a
immediately.
baby yeti.
That
And
was
he's
a-
having fun.
Andrew would have.
that was a
How long
family
this lasts?
So.
So we make out of the head,
Yep.
as the head as the core,
Yep.
and the bloody snow.
Yep.
We're trying to make. I guess it's just me because I don't know if anyone else wants
No,
to touch
Lucius-
this.
I'll help.
Lucius is just like scraping bloody snow off, like pretty unaffected.
Just don't think about it. Just don't
Yeah.
think about it.
Think about it.
Okay, gotcha. You carry this pretty big, blood-stained, foul-smelling snowball.
Are we doing this? Are we going in there offering it, or are we rolling it
Just
in there
roll
hoping
it
to
in.
confuse them?
Roll it in.
I think.
Yeah, I don't want to get too close just in case it doesn't like.
How far crosses the ice bridge, DM, to look at while they're doing the
Oh, like
Corpse
how
desecration.
far away from the Yeti cave is the ice bridge?
yeah, how much of it is ice before it hits tunnel?
Oh, I see. The ice bridge is 15 feet long.
There's a possibility I could jump that. A possibility.
You could try and lead it into the pit.
I was thinking more that I could come from the other side and be more confusing.
Mm.
You do have the crampons.
Yeah.
Don't get trapped on your own.
Also, what if you fall?
Bad things probably.
Oh,
We
most likely.
Yeah.
Should we keep the rope attached to all of us, or should we?
Drag the
we're-
corpses home with us.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, we're still all attached to each other except for Boy.
We shouldn't be tied up because
No.
That's basically just asking for the yeti if it wants a kebab. At that point, I'm keen for untying ourselves.
Your sausages on a string.
Okay.
you know, I think untie ourselves.
Yeah. If we need to move around in a fight, we need to be able to.
Right.
Let's see how many sessions it takes for us to commit war crimes, Paddy.
Yeah.
I feel like this is maybe adjacent.
Okay. Okay, so you walk up to the opening of the cave. You let the snowball roll out, and it leaving a little bloody trail behind, rolls into the cave.
Fucking covered in blood.
Yeah, so let me show you what you see.
I hope you like this game.
Nope, that's me.
That's you.
This is what you see.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, it's already in a convenient ball shape.
Hey, look at that. Yeah, there you go.
That is fucking horrific, that face.
Yeah, I hate
Grim
that
as
so
hell.
I
much.
hate that baby face.
Yeah, that's
so much.
upsetting.
Oh, that baby face.
Oh, okay, no, it's better.
Beautiful
It's
side.
better now. From a distance, it looked like a big-eyed gremlin.
And yeah, meanwhile, we got you guys up here. Did you want to go to the other cave, Osta?
Yeah, that's where I fall down a pit. No.
Cool.
I'm
Alright.
stupid, not unwise.
Okay, and you roll the thing in, and instantly, as it appears, the little baby goes and jumps onto it and begins to kind of claw at it. It can smell that there's something inside it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
no,
my hope.
What was the halfling's name?
Eleanor.
Perillo.
Run!
And Pirulu sticks up her little head and goes, and she gets up and starts a running. So the little baby is off of here.
Wait.
Yeah, no, too late now. You said it.
I didn't see how close
The Yeti looks at the sound of the noise.
Okay.
Looks up at you.
As long as it doesn't get an attack of opportunity on the halfling.
No. Pirulu starts running, and the Yeti, she runs up here, stands in front of the baby. And goes,
Yep, that's fine.
Let's
We'll
run.
just-
We back up the fuck
Yeah,
and get out.
back the fuck
Yeah,
up.
right.
you back up. You start backing up. You just leave.
With
walking-
Perillo behind us.
With
With
Perillo
Perillo behind
in
you.
amongst us.
Yeah,
Yeah. She goes, hold on to you as you all run the fuck away. Are you running? Okay, dumb question. Are you running over the ice bridge again?
No.
Cool.
Yeah.
You run the
I
trophy
felt
way.
like that was too easy. I want to commit.
Why would you complain at this
I
point
want to
in
jump
time?
into the pit.
Stop complaining.
As they're running through this trophy cave, you hear the roar of the Yeti behind you. On the way, Garrett picks up Maneo's head and carries it with him.
Sure, not
Yeah,
questioning that.
yeah, sure. Go for
Not
it.
for making snowballs.
Yeah, no, that's
What?
fine.
I wasn't thinking that.
I know. And you run back into the first entry chamber with a chasm. You run out it. You run around it, out the opening of the cave, and stand on the ledge outside.
I assume we're going up, or going away from the
Yeah.
mouth of the cave.
Well,
Further up
also-
to find
Yes.
Asterix.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, cool. So out of the cave, you turn around. You turn around, and there you see it. As you turn around, you stand face to face with another enormous Yeti clutching a goat underneath its arm. Screams out.
Maybe somebody got food, at least somebody.
Back down the hill.
Back-
down
no,
the
no,
hill.
no,
No. Start backing
It's
away.
uphill from us, right?
It is downhill, actually.
Oh,
We're going
Uphill.
that's so fucking stupid. Like, uphill.
We're going to get cornered at the top of the
Yeah, no,
mountain.
of course we
I'm
are.
thinking gorilla. I'm not looking in its eyes.
Start running, you keep running, and you run up the hill. And the Yeti screams out behind you as the howling screech echoes through the mountain.
Your partner and your baby are still safe. It's fine. We didn't touch them.
Aggravate.
I'm trying to reassure him.
I think he just sees that as war.
That's his problem. Actually, no, that's about to be our problem.
Is it following us up?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's gone back into the cave.
See? That's fine, Asterix.
Well,
Get the fuck out of
We've
here.
still got one more to find.
Can I see any footprints that could be Asterix running this way now that we know that we're safe?
Are there any big stones, like obelisks, that might...
Fuck you! Fuck off! Make an investigation check.
Of course, someone had to make the joke.
I made that joke ages ago, just nobody was listening.
No.
Occasionally, the war crimes lever is a useful one to be able to pull.
Yes.
This is true, Paladin. Sometimes shit happens.
Sometimes
9 viewers.
I didn't
Hey.
realise Tony Blair was in our chat. It was 11 a second ago.
Oh fuck me, yeah.
It was 11 a second ago. 6.
No, I can't find anything but
No.
snow.
Yeah.
You found snow though.
Oz,
That's good.
that ain't hard.
Mm.
Oz is panicking a little bit.
Open your eyes.
You are you're coming very close to the aurora now. You are probably, you look up, there's probably another like 1,000 feet up to the summit, which is quite little for like mountaineering.
Yeah.
Now the wind has become almost unbearably cold now that you're this high up, and the air is beginning to feel a little bit faint.
Oh goody.
A little bit, only a little bit. And at that point, you come to the edge of a vast and deep crevice, and there is nowhere to go now but down. On this crevice is a collapsed tent that lies half buried in the snow near the precipice. And sat next to this tent is a red tiefling covered in frost. Completely still.
Are we close? Are they down the crevice?
No, they are on this little summit, and then it's just a crevice down.
Go
I'm
check.
I'm an optimist. Spare the dying at range.
It's a touch, I think.
Nothing
No,
seems to
not
happen.
for me.
Oh, amazing.
Oh, alright.
Oh, yeah. Nothing seems to have changed.
Lucius is just going to look. How far away is that?
At the moment, when you turn the corner to see them, 50 feet away.
I'm just going to
Okay.
go towards them, I guess.
Lucius is just going to point towards them. Hey, buddy? In their head.
In the head.
In their head.
With message.
Ah, yeah.
Me forgetting how spells
You
work.
want-
No,
No response.
Nothing.
I think they're.
Yeah.
I think they're dead.
I've not heard.
We'll be able to find out if we get next to
Walk
them.
up to it, yeah. You're walking up to them.
Yeah.
Can I, Twitchy? I'm gonna do detect undead.
Oh,
with
sure.
with eyes of the grave, the
Ah.
60 feet.
No one dead near.
Okay, cool.
But Barroth, as you go up to her, yeah, she's dead. Parallel goes, Asterix. She is looking, by the way, you see this now. She is looking at a pair of blue boots that are sticking out of the snow.
Sticking up out of the snow.
As if someone is buried underneath. Take the boots.
I assumed that there was a person attached to
Oh, I
them.
see. I thought you were just taking the boots and being like, oh.
No, I was
nice.
like, if there's a person there, I'm dragging them up out of the snow if I can.
All right, it's a bit of a hassle, but you need to pull this mountain climber out of the snow. Clearly dead from the start, like. From
Yeah.
I wasn't holding out much.
Yeah. You pull out. It's a dwarf, and then you realise this dwarf is very much missing a head.
Yeah. It's the serial killer. That's all right then. Let's take his boots. No,
Hey,
I'm not. I'm not.
He's
gonna take
a
his
serial
boots.
killer, he doesn't.
As you look at this, as you look at this dwarf, you see a pickaxe in one hand and something clutched in the other hand.
they'll break.
I want to see what was worth dying for.
It is an ore. A metal ore.
Or what?
O-R-E.
O-R-E, yes.
O-R-E, okay.
O-R-E. It is, yeah, it's some kind of jet-like metal ore about fist-sized. And it is very strange. It is, like I said, jet black, faintly shimmering, and the tiniest bit warm.
Would I be able to identify something about it?
I'll say you are the only one of the party who would be able to possibly identify this, so make a history check.
Fuck. You're the only one with an option.
I can't offer to help
Pressure.
with my nature proficiency then.
And no, because of a thing about him,
Yeah, cool,
he's
that's
the only
fair.
one who could possibly like make this roll.
Nope,
So
totally
yeah.
fair.
13.
No, you have no idea what
I'm
this
proficient,
strange
but
metal
that's still
is.
-1.
Oh no.
Right, well I'm going to hold on to that.
Why Yetis eat people? Why do they just take the head? That's a lot of wasted meat.
And why were they buried head?
I'm assuming the collapse that got rid of the tent also buried
There was an avalanche.
the dwarf.
I forgot about that because it didn't hit me.
I don't think that
I'm not
was
going to forget that, don't worry.
Looking at the dwarf, how long have they been dead?
Oh, I was
wow.
just being sassy.
Yeah, I don't think
Well, yeah, it was more them being upside down, buried in the snow that I was
Right.
questioning.
Yeah, no, I think some kind of snow collapse would have partially buried the dwarf after the head was removed.
Yeah,
And
but
it
again,
also
why
seems
didn't
like
they
maybe
take the rest
took-
for meat?
Maybe, I mean, it's
Store it.
frozen pretty cleanly, like that's going to be a halfway decent storage for later, right?
Yeah, store it for later. Maybe.
Yeah.
They're not stupid.
Yeah, but they left it here, they didn't take it back to their cave.
Yeah, and they can come back for it later.
Something else might take it. Why? They've got a giant cave. Why not?
I'm not going to
store-
be the one to steal food from a yeti.
I'm not complaining. I'm just asking why didn't they take it?
I don't know.
It does say if they've got their heads, seems a bit
Weird.
unless
That was more like
Can we
move on.
stop discussing this?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
this takes us
Yeah.
into the next topic.
It's
Can
not
you
an-
just
it's
can you
fine.
just lie him down, the dwarf, flat?
I'm assuming I'm not still holding him.
Yeah.
Can we just lie the dwarf down? Are we taking your friend's body back to Perillo?
I don't know.
I can
We need to think about our own safety.
offer him something.
I think she'd like that.
Okay.
By the way, I forgot to move it over, but that is what you see.
Oh right, I was imagining boots sticking vertically up.
No.
Yeah. I lie them down side by side and I kind of make him look not like zombie or vampire or anything, but I make them look like they've fallen asleep. Kind of like a little bit curled up. And I recite the same piece in Sylvan that you heard earlier. And then at the end, Oster just repeats 3 times. Sun and sky and rain and rot. May some of it find you here. And that's it.
Right. Let's go back.
Yeah. Let's try and be quiet around the mouth of that cave.
yeah.
Yes.
There might be another way down.
What do you mean there might be another way
There
down?
might be another way down.
Well, there is.
There's
I don't want to fall.
There's a
Not down-
chasm.
Yeah, but like we don't have to go down here.
Okay, but the way forward is a chasm.
So we go back a little bit, not as far as the Yeti cave, and then go down from there.
Probably still
Possibly.
better the route we know than taking a route we don't know down a mountain.
Garrett says, I'm pretty sure there's no other way up this mountain.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Let me just be quiet.
He would know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would know.
Let's head down.
Okay.
Quietly.
Yeah.
Right.
Quietly.
Well,
Quietly
It's-
as we fucking
As
can.
quietly as you and I can go clink, 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 clink.
Clink, ting, ow, fuck.
it seems that the family has the Yeti family have gone properly inside the cave by now, so you are undisturbed.
Oh, we could have brought in the crowd
That's
cat,
the
of
plan.
course. Oh well.
No.
It is quite
Drag that thing up.
Yeah.
it is quite late though.
Yeah.
It is like pretty much evening. It's evening now. Yeah, the aurora is beginning to disappear from the sky.
I still think we need to get out of the radius of some Yeti.
Yes, no, for sure.
Yeah.
Keep going.
So you do that. Is what I mean. Yeah,
Yeah.
you walk past the mouth of the cave and down the little rocky place, and you're roughly around the place where you fought the crag cat.
We need a crevice or an alcove or something where we can have a bit of shelter from the wind.
Well, that's where
Yeah.
I think that was where we fought the crag cat, wasn't it? There was
Yeah.
a crevice there
That was where
Little alcove.
where we found
Garrett.
yeah.
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 we
exactly.
can make our way back to where we found Garrett. That would be
Yeah, that's where we are now.
yeah. Didn't plan on sleeping on the side of a mountain, but sure.
Hope you bought layers.
You can barely see the dwarf under like 4 layers of
You're
leather.
just like a mound.
Also, just kind of like shakes, and you hear all the frozen layers of fabric like rattle together. Yeah, and you've got layers.
Yeah.
Asters have layers.
Have layers.
Asters are like onions.
Right, I guess we're settling down for the night.
Yeah.
Everyone eat your rations. We want to.
Yeah.
Good
Do we
point.
have fire? We probably didn't have firewood.
I don't
We've got torches,
We've got
think.
candles.
but not enough for around.
I don't think it comes with firewood and explorer's pack. I will have a quick look.
No, that's something we'll need to bear in mind.
I also don't know if making a bright light on the side of
Probably not a good idea.
No. I have a tinderbox.
Huddle up, fam.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I hope you guys aren't touch averse.
I come from a very large family. No.
All right, you huddle up.
Large families aren't always cuddly.
Satyrs are very touchy-feely, cozy people.
Duly noted.
The fur probably helps.
I'm
True,
not
that's
necessarily touchy-feely, cozy myself, but I'm used to it.
We don't have to get intimate, we just need to stop ourselves from freezing to death.
Yeah.
Sure.
There is that.
Says Barrel from inside the huddle.
we
Just fucking lie down!
put like the bedrolls down between us and the icy ground so it doesn't like leach the cold out of us.
Yeah.
We're all huddling up in a corner.
Yeah.
for sure.
I want to, before I go to sleep, just try and sketch out what we covered today, in map form.
Okay, yeah. You can do that. Yeah, you feel like at least the bits you see have a pretty accurate recreation of Bruno's tooth.
Sweet.
All right. So you go to sleep.
No, we should probably take
I
watch.
was gonna say Oster's
Yeah.
gonna stay awake for a little bit.
So I'm gonna say that nothing happens during the night. You have a long rest. Remember to knock off your rations.
Yep, done that. All done.
Is it just 1 per day?
Yeah.
One per day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it was 10 days worth.
What was you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
And after that, the somber walk back begins. You climb back down the mountain.
As we wake up, you'll see Baroth put his hammer down and he'll get out his little maker's mark, which like fits in to a circular slot on his hammer and just like dunk. Just does that, it kind of glows a little bit. Puts it back in.
Yeah, Austin takes a minute in the morning to kind of like, kind of meditate with just like the terrarium spinning, and they're very still for this, so you can see that like the terrarium is full of plants, and it's completely sealed. It's a perfectly sealed glass ball, and the plants look like nothing you've ever seen. Like they, well,
That's a challenge.
do you speak up?
Tark didn't say anything.
Yeah, and there's some kind of bioluminescent shit going on in there. And they kind of stand up and do a stretch and just like, I wish there were some trees. Trees would be nice.
Yeah, I haven't seen trees in a while actually.
Trees in Lonelywood.
Yeah, there's plenty of trees in Lonelywood. That's why I was in Lonelywood. Lots of reasons I was in Lonelywood.
You're from Lonelywood.
I'm not from Lonelywood. I lived in Lonelywood for about 5 months.
Oh, I've been there once. Beautiful place.
No, it was nice. From the Sword Coast, from other places before that. I've been around.
I tend to stick by the nautical areas, so.
What the fuck are you doing up here?
Well, tarp fishing.
Targos is next to a river.
That does make sense, actually.
Yeah.
Say that out loud.
Yeah.
It's the closest thing to
Tarps is all about fishing. It's what it do.
Helped me get by before I could. Well, you know, so can't. Making money is almost essentially impossible in many ways. So yeah, it helps.
People are just determined to be miserable at this point, I think.
Yeah.
A god took the daylight away. I think people are entitled to being miserable.
You don't think? Yeah, no. My point is, this one's offering a little bright spark in this bullshit darkness.
Oh, I thank you.
Well,
and no one
I'm
cares.
holding
If you
a
want
torch.
metaphorical light.
I'm
Oh,
afraid-
sorry, I wasn't really listening.
if you want an outside opinion, you know, you're not. You can handle yourself, you know that? Like, not a lot of people can go up against a crag cat and live.
Well, we got lucky, I think.
Mm.
Very lucky.
Well, we got unlucky to begin with, and then somehow got very lucky towards the end.
I know that you faced a crag cat and you faced 2 yetis and survived.
Mm.
So, what I'm saying is you're right. The people of Icewind Dale, the people of 10 Towns are miserable. There are horrible, horrible things, and there's a lot of problems going around.
Mm.
I think people like you might be exactly what Icewind Dale needs right now.
Oh,
I like to think that.
I
but
am not going that far.
I didn't want to be obnoxious.
This one, maybe.
You have no idea where I've been or what stupid things I've done, but that's a lovely concept.
Are you challenging me to challenge you on that?
Wait, is it the DM or is that Garrett?
No, that's Garrett. That's Garrett being like, right.
You
wanna
challenge
tell
me
me
to
what you've
challenge
been
you,
through?
challenge me to challenge you.
Buy me a drink first. Maybe dinner.
Well,
Food would be great.
I think dinner is.
Hot food would be incredible.
Oh.
And maybe there's a story in it.
Okay. I think dinner is. I think dinner is definitely owed by now.
Nice.
Yeah, apparently a friend of your partner
Oh, it's putting
What?
us up.
works at the
Canavan.
thingy.
The
The
Luskan
inn.
Arms? The Luskan Arms.
Luskan Arms.
Oh, Mork. Yeah. Yeah, I know.
And Mindy.
It's
No.
it's. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, you want to stay in the? Oh, you want to stay in the inn? Huh? Oh.
Tangents. DM, as we're walking across the big flat empty plains, I'm just going to keep an eye out for anything that looks like rabbits, food, small and gamey, or berries.
Make a survival check.
Cool.
To do this whilst just walking in one direction is going to be like an extremely high DC.
That's fair. I am going to guide myself because bullshit. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's 23.
Doesn't make it.
Really?
Putting at 25.
Yo!
The fact that you almost made that is heckin' impressive.
Wow.
So you do see.
I need to roll a natural 19 or.
Or stop and look at an area.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
This is you just walking straight to a place. So
Yeah.
yeah, you can always stop and hunt, and that'll be significantly easier.
No.
Because a lot of foraging is just standing in one place for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
This is just while we move.
yeah, like 2,000 feet away, you spot a little rabbit. Like.
It's like,
That's some fucking eyesight.
Yeah,
you can see a rabbit from 2,000 feet away.
I can pip a
That
rabbit.
or it's a really big rabbit.
It comes towards you and it just goes bigger. Roll initiative. No, don't do that.
What do you say? C, etc. Yeah, no, I'm not going after that.
Oh, the other dogs are fine as well, by the way.
We sent them back.
Oh, good. Yes, no, I.
What
Yeah,
happened
they
to
did
the
not
sled?
stick around.
The sled.
Yeah, it was over
Parked it there.
Ah,
Gave them some food. We didn't think we'd be gone for that long.
fair.
Yeah.
That adds up.
Were you just going up there for the sake of going up the mountain, or what were you doing?
Well, looks over to Asterix, and Asterix goes,
No,
Asterix
that's true.
is dead.
"Oh my god,
Periwinkle, whatever.
Perilou."
Periwinkle.
Parallel.
Penis.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, Perilou. Hiddlewick. Yeah, Perilou.
No.
Yeah, Perilou says, "Oh well, yeah, no, that's on us. We wanted to explore. Me and my 3 friends. We hired Garrett to be our guide on the mountain.
Sorry, 3 friends. You left somebody behind.
2 friends.
Cool. Okay, sorry. Smash.
No, yeah.
Cole's getting to you.
The adventurer's spirit is strong. You shouldn't feel guilty about that.
My adventuring days are done, I think. Looks back at the mountain, which looms very ominously in the background. It's far away, but still somehow takes up a lot of the vista.
I know the feeling.
Yeah.
It's understandable.
Well, like I said, I hope you'll, says Garrett, obviously. I hope you'll consider that the adventuring days aren't done for you. There's a lot of people who need your help. Here's some advice. If you want to, here in Targos, check the notice boards. They tend to be quite.
Oh yeah, I put up an ad. I actually got a bit of a A bit of traction.
If
Yeah,
someone
you'll get
needs
trained.
help, it tends
I
to
do.
wind up with those notice boards. But only very rarely do things get updated on there, and very rarely do they get taken down. So I wouldn't count on anything else going up there anytime soon.
All right.
It's great for business for me, you know.
I
stick around.
Exactly, yeah. It'll
Yeah.
stick around. It's also a good place to find if you need a job and you look for a place that.
Carla's gonna start singing loudly in Orcish and slightly off key.
Final thing I'll say that's important. I feel like it's important for me to say this. Is that you'll find similar notice boards in Bryn Shander and East Haven.
Ah.
For the other big cities.
Yeah,
Large towns, even.
Yeah,
Oh, yes,
yeah.
but you see, it's very difficult to get to other towns at the moment, so I don't think we're going to be going there anytime soon.
Ever, in fact.
Ever.
I'm never leaving
No.
Targos.
I'm so happy, right?
Well,
And I ain't
It's-
really got roots down anywhere, so I can go pretty much wherever the wind takes me.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, the wind will take you pretty far out of where you think you're trying to get to if you follow it too bad.
Wind's pretty strong here.
Are we there yet?
oh my god, says Garrett, and he starts running towards the open gate of Targos where Keegan has been waiting. And he
With 6 dogs.
Oh, the dogs are gone. The dogs are back in the kennel.
Oh.
But Keegan stands up as he sees. Oh, one second. Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Oh
TV.
no.
Oh no.
You're
That's
right.
okay, they can't see that, it's just us losing
Yeah.
the television.
Every so often you have a TV moment. That happens every stream. TV.
Oh my god. Sorry, yeah, it's having a bit of a freak
Do
out.
you want us to RP among ourselves?
Imagine if one of them gets pulled out for sacrifice next week.
Why would you? Why would you
that's-
bring
What
that
a
up?
conversation
Why
start.
would you say that while we're watching
So.
the pug?
Garrett
What is wrong with
runs
you?
towards
Oh,
Keegan.
a lot.
Keegan runs towards Garrett, and they embrace in a brilliant hug and a kiss, and they just hold each other's faces and go, "All right, you are not setting foot out of this town again." And Garrett says, "You can't stop me." And then they embrace, and then Boy hops up
I'll
and
break
joins the
your
hug. And Keegan then turns to you, all of you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
No.
About those rooms.
Yes, no, I've
No.
spoken with I've spoken with Mortimer, and he is going to put you up there for at least a couple of nights,
Take it.
Fantastic.
food included.
Thank you.
Oh,
That's even better.
fantastic.
Thank you very much.
That'll give us time to find more as well.
Money, work.
Yeah,
Mm.
work. Work.
I'm also a scrimshander by trade, and I hope this it's not much, but I hope this will do. He hands over this little walrus figurine to you guys. This big fat walrus little statuette. It's got the words "Big Love" written on the belly.
I love it.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
This is a beautiful piece.
Thank you. Thank you. It's not worth much, but I like it.
Yes,
It's worth a lot sentimentally. Yeah.
Hmm.
Also, most people don't have a lot at the moment, so.
Well, thank you. Let's go back into town. People are a little uneasy at the moment. Sorry, there was a murder.
Since we left.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
Fuck.
Yes.
Oh.
Sorry. Don't be too distracted. I didn't really know her, but yeah, she was found gutted in an alley. So let's not think about it too hard.
Oh, dear.
Let's get you set up in the Luskan Arms.
Okay.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's. Oh,
Yes.
dear.
At any point, are you sus about it?
Nice. Do you want to roll for it?
So that's about what?
Make an insight check.
May I roll insight?
No, what's your passive insight?
16.
What's your passive deception?
Oh, less than that.
What do you? I don't know.
12.
I don't know what you guys.
10 plus whatever you'd add to it.
No, I don't even know what you guys are rolling up.
You notice this.
Oh.
I'm not gonna say anything yet.
And
No, just like if you look at us.
I don't even know what's fucking
I'm
happening.
not. Yeah. Tonaich.
Lucius is still looking at the
Witness
Boros.
the murder at the beginning of the game.
I saw the murder happen.
I forgot. That was like multiple 4 hours ago. All right.
Yeah, no, if you glance at us, Ross is kind of giving
Oh no,
you
Tonaich not looking at anyone.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
I completely forgot.
Tonaich is finding some very interest in their boots.
Yeah, Oster is looking at you kind of quizzically, but is not going to say anything.
Lucius is distracted by the Boros.
So remember tonight, you did see someone get murdered. You saw a man get murdered.
Oh, I thought.
Oh.
Okay. Duly noted.
Yeah, I wasn't an idiot.
You're a bit of an idiot.
Yeah, I was
I thought I was
Only
remembering that
half.
wrong and that it was a woman.
No, it was a dude.
Okay.
So no one's found the dude yet.
Guess not.
Well, just open it in an alley. Fucking hell.
And at that, Garrett takes you to the Luskan Arms. More happily puts you up for the night. And you get a quite comfortable place to rest whenever you are in Targos.
Yay.
Yeah, baby.
But 2 murders in the same night. What's the connection? What's happened here in Targos?
Is it on the notice board?
Or does the notice board hold many other fascinating quests?
Is the notice board
that
the
you can
murderer?
follow? Guys, I'm
Sorry.
putting a lot of hard work in there.
I'll let you do the
Let
outro.
them have their outro.
Find out next week.
Hey.
Because that's when we're gonna finish the first episode of Icewind Dale. Hey guys, you level up!
Yay!
Fuck level 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, level 1. I honestly didn't think we would do this in one session.
I
So
get
I'm
9 hit points.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, sure.
yeah, I'm very impressed that we did it in one session. But,
Yeah, that's rare.
that's rare.
Sorry, I got max
Well,
health.
that max.
Nice.
I rolled exactly half. So I also get 9 hit points.
Hey,
Wait,
look at the spell slot.
Oh, my health doubles.
Sorry, this is the least exciting part of D&D, but I'm very excited.
Ah,
to
yeah,
do
I
nice
like
things.
a good
It's
I
exciting
am
for us.
now.
hit point
It's
rolling.
nice getting.
Level 2 is when like you become a little bit more competent. Like,
Yeah.
We're not civilians anymore.
no,
Yeah.
level 3 is when shit like that's when your
Goes
character
nuts.
kind of
Well,
becomes
hopefully your
alive.
shit go down.
Yeah. But either way, time to fight a beholder. I agree, Gellert. Thank you.
Shut your
We got a
mouth.
couple of little shout-outs to make. First of all, I would love... What are you doing? What are you
I'm
pointing?
just gesturing and
Gesturing.
getting ready.
First of all, thank you to everyone who's watching our big audience. I know that 7, when we're big and famous and we're looking back at this, 7 doesn't seem like a lot, but
Yes.
for us that is a lot. 7 is a great deal. Thank you so much for sticking with us, everyone.
Yes, thank you.
That's a really big deal. We really appreciate it. So thank you so much for that. As you know, I need to give a great shout out to Heroic Maps for the brilliant battle maps. Y'all are great. Thank you to Tabletop Audio for the gorgeous music. Y'all are
Yeah,
great.
boy.
I also want to give a big thank you to Kate Irwin, the art director for Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden, who designed all of the gorgeous, didn't design all of the art, but coordinated the effort for the many artists that worked on Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden. Yeah, I recommend you. I really want to show it off in this campaign, so do check that all out if you wish. I highly recommend you do. As always, an enormous shout out to Gellert and Paladin, our brilliant moderators and our biggest fans. We love you so much. We really,
So much
we love
love.
you so much.
Hell
Hope you
yeah.
didn't have to ban too many people. Now that we have a huge audience.
I mean, Chernobog did disappear at one point.
Chernobog, you
It's
got
me,
banned.
I'm
You got Chernobanned. Chernobanned.
Okay, I'm going.
Yeah, right. But on that note, yeah, Izzy, welcome to the table.
Ah!
We are delighted to have you here. You were great. You were all great.
Thank you for being
We have a very exciting campaign ahead of us. I honestly can't wait for all the things I've got planned for all of you. And thank you to Unprobable for the follow. Thank you, my dude.
Thank you.
Unimprobable.
Improbable.
Improbable. Let's see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen next time because this is
Notice board.
yeah. Well, we're
Notice
not
board.
running a linear campaign anymore. This
one
is
shots.
this is going to be a little bit more sandboxy. So we will see what happens next week on Icewind Dale. See you on Wednesday.
See you Wednesday.
Bye.